I met him 15 years ago. I was told there's nothing left. No reason, no conscience, no understanding, and even the most rudimentary sense of life or death, of good or evil, right or wrong. I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face, the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes.
You don't believe in the boogeyman?
Michael?
I waited for him. Do you know that I pray every night? I'm getting another fucker. I'm coming for you, Michael. Let him comfort me. Let him take my head as I take his. You don't believe in the boogeyman? You should. I wish I had you all alone. Just the two of us. I would hold you close to me.
What is up, citizens of Haddonfield? What is up, you guys? We are here for episode 4 of Welcome to Haddonfield, which I'm excited for this episode, especially with all the Halloween news today. We got so much Halloween news today. Oh my god, I was so busy. Hands was tied in a freaking knot. Literally, so I'm actually relaxing with you guys, to be honest. I'm chilling out. Yeah, you guys want to have fun. Episode 4 today. We're going to go down another rabbit hole, you guys. You know this has become a thing, and yeah, you guys, this has become a thing. And I enjoy going on this rabbit hole with you guys. We always do it every freaking stream. And one thing we've been having a great habit of doing is outdoing our previous episodes. So episode 3 was phenomenal. We had so much fun. It was so damn fun. I swear, man, I enjoyed every single bit of it. But let's try to outdo episode 3, you guys, with 4, and just keep pushing and keep pushing, you guys. So yeah, citizens of Haddonfield, you guys, I gotta call you that when we're on Welcome to Haddonfield. So for my channel members and my patrons, you guys, I appreciate you all so much for showing all your support, and just supporting the channel, supporting me, and same to my supporters, man. You guys are amazing in the chat. My mods, I love all you guys. You guys help me so much. So but for my channel members and my patrons, you guys, this one for you guys. Enjoy. So, you guys, that was my channel members and my patrons. So, to kind of get you guys motivated and thinking about becoming a member, here is a little video to get you guys motivated to become a member of I Like Scary, you guys. So, you guys, we're here. Before we go down this rabbit hole, let me see who's in the chat. I gotta take care of you guys in the chat, man. So we got Jesse Cush dropping the pumpkin. What's up, Jesse? Scatterbrain said this is going to be a fire episode. What's up, Scatterbrain? Hope you're having a great day. Got the one and only Kirsten. She says, good evening, Haddonfield. That's right, Kirsten. She says, hey, Brandon. What's up, Kirsten? Hope you're doing fine today. Got Jim in here. So I hit that like button, guys. I'm watching Halloween Kills right now. Wow, man. Appreciate you still supporting while you're watching Kills, man. That's an awesome movie. I love it. Got my guy Larry in here. What's up, Larry, man? Hope you and Kirsten are having a great day. Kirsten helping me out to smash the like button. If you guys haven't already, speaking of that, thanks, Kirsten. We got 17 likes with almost 30 people watching. We last stream we aimed for 80 and we got 80. So if we can do 80 again, you guys, if we can do 80, matter of fact, can we do 78? Can we do 78 likes in honor of the Welcome to Haddonfield stream? Let's aim for 78 likes. That should be our goal, you guys. 78 likes every stream. That'll just be so cool. 78. So let's aim for 78 likes, you guys, in honor of Welcome to Haddonfield. Let me see. We got one and only Rosalia. What's up, Rosalia? Hope you're having a great day. We Roy in the chat says, no reason not to hit that like button ASAP. Appreciate it, Roy, man. I appreciate it a lot. Appreciate it a lot, man. Let me see. Let me see. Got my guy Jason Dyer in the chat. What's up, Jason? Jason says, Do you think Corey could have anything to do with the bus accident in 2018 and Free Myers? Fingers pointing at Dr. Zartane, but I wonder. I hope Laurie was the one. Love this channel. Thank you, Jason. Man, I appreciate all your support, man. It's always cool seeing you in the chat asking these amazing questions. Could be a possibility if Corey is obsessed with the shape. Maybe we can get a flashback, and maybe we can get a flashback of them just showing us, possibly that he was the person who kind of made Michael crash to get him on the streets of Haddonfield to keep the legacy and everything alive with Michael. So. Let me see. My bad, you guys. Have to take care of something real fast. But yeah, Jason, I definitely think that Corey could play in that, because if he's obsessed with Michael, right? If he's obsessed with him, and he wants to be the new shape. I mean, you got to take notes from him. So never know. If that happened, Jason, I will be mind blown. Do you hear me? I will be freaking mind blown if Corey the whole time was the reason the bus crashed. Because at the end of the day, it would be crazy to know that he's the cause of all these issues and how to feel. Laurie bumping heads with Michael again, and in the end, he gets to get what he wants. And what is that, you guys? To become the shape. He gets to become the freaking shape. So, yeah, Jason, man, that would be wild. It will blow my mind, and that is a great and awesome question. I've never even thought about that. I thought about Laurie, but I've never thought about Corey. So, great question. Jim says Halloween Ends TV was awesome. Yes, they did a great job at not showing a lot of things that spoiled it. If anything, it made us have a lot of tension, in my opinion. It made us have a lot of tension. And it was just, it was perfect. And to be honest, I kind of enjoyed that more than the actual trailer. It's like, because it was just perfect, in my opinion. It was like nothing wrong with it. It was just immediately just perfect. So. One sec, guys. So yeah, you guys, it was freaking perfect. So, you guys, we got a super chat from my guy Shake. What's up, Shake, man? Hell of a day to be a Halloween fan, bro. Shake says, back to Haddonfield, where death has come to your little town. That is right, Shake. That is right, man. Back to Haddonfield, where death comes to your little town, man. Shake, I appreciate you every time with your support, man. It's amazing. It's today, probably for you too, bro. You know how I was earlier with the mask releasing and the TV spot. So, man, it's a good time to be a Halloween fan right now. I know I used to say horror fan, but it is for horror too. But Halloween fan, man, it definitely is a good time. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. So, Shape, I appreciate the super chat, and you know what I have to put up to get us going, man. It has to be done. So why not? Here you go, Shape. Enjoy the super chat. I know you will, man.
Next day, the next day, the motherfucker was dead. What the hell? Oh my God!
What was the word?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What the hell? Oh my God! Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Got him! Got him!
Damn!
Hey, yeah, that's my new favorite super guy, man. That outdid, the trick or treat. Outdid the trick or treat. Oh my God, Jason, this intro is straight fire, gets me pumped up. Yeah, man, it gets me chills every time I watch it behind the scenes. Getting the stream going and it's counting down and stuff in my head. Every time I just see, and I did it on purpose, Jason. That at the end where you hear Laurie say, I wish I had you all, and then you hear that, and then you kind of hear just the kids in the back trick or treating, and it's just like and then the bass makes it, and it's Michael Myers just like you just showing all his best moments with Laurie and everybody in the franchise. So I'm super happy that you like that intro because I put a lot of work in there. Like literally, like I was up all night doing that. I swear it's sometimes I just watch it to watch it. Like that is that means a lot, Jason, man. Let me see. So Scatterbrain says, "How's everyone feeling about the new Tots Michael Motors mask?" Um, so I mean, you can't go off the professional pictures in my opinion on Scatterbrain. You got to kind of go off what you see and can. You know how Halloween masks are with Tots. They do good promotional pictures. Sometimes they look similar to it, but I mean, you got off what you see in hand. Um, I didn't, and in the beginning, I didn't think that it was mold. I mean, I've done seen mold before, but I just thought it was like webs or something. I know it sounds dumb, but I kind of realized, towards the end of the video, like, oh, that's mold. That's mold. But I was thinking like when they said I'm like rotten, I thought the mask was gonna look more rotten and green and stuff, but you know, let's see, Jim the Joseph Hopper video vlog guy said, "What's up, everyone? What's up, Jim?" Kirsten said, "Oh my God, I'm dying. Scatterbrain, Michael Myers. I'm good, Jason. Ready for this awesome stream." Yeah, Larry, man, we're finna get into it. One sec, you guys. Um, let me see. Chicago horror fan Larry says Scatterbrain, that mask is trash. Definitely. Um, let me see. Hold up, you guys. Let me see. All you guys are in the chat. That's what's up. If you haven't already liked the stream, you guys definitely helps. Donnie said, "What's up, Donnie, man? What is up, Donnie, man? Nice to see you in the chat." One sec. Get something together on the side, you guys. Uh, Donnie says, "Been waiting all day for this." What's up, Brandon? Hi, everybody. What's up, party people? What is up, man? What's up, Donnie, man? Hope you're having a great day. I'm having a great day. Like I said, I had my hands tied all freaking day, man. All freaking day. So guys, if you hear my son, that's my son acting a butt. But yeah, what's up, Donnie, man? Make sure I got everything. We got 30, you guys. We're doing good. We're doing good. But guys, I have a guest. A guest that just literally hit me up that I was not aware of that's going to come on and talk Tommy Doyle and Loomis, and we're going to talk Myers. So, yeah, definitely. Hold up. One sec, you guys. My bad, you guys. I had to be a dad for a minute. But, yeah, you guys, I have a surprise guest. Um, that's coming on that I was not aware that was able to come on. But we're going to talk to Tommy Doyle. We're going to talk some Myers and some Loomis. So you guys love him. And today's in his famous car ride home. So yeah, he's finally usually lately he's been, just out of the car, but tonight he's in the car. So this is going to be cool. You guys love him. Nightmare Corner. What's up, Nightmare?
Hi, what's going on, everybody?
What's up, man? We
Not
just
waiting
man.
to work as he's
Yeah,
stalking the window
I
behind
see
me.
I see Jay. I see Jay, man.
See, I don't need to watch Halloween because I live it every day, getting stalked.
Yeah. Got Jay in the back, man. Oh, let me see. Chicago. Okay. Make sure I get there. I got Super Tommy Bro says Halloween ends TV spot. Yeah, man, it was super cool. I think that it did not, show too much. It showed just the right amount. But it kind of if you kind of already broke a lot of stuff down, you will get your theories in that TV spot. That makes sense. So um let me see. Bonkers for Steelbook says new following huge horror enthusiast opinion on a recent Halloween trilogy. I've heard spoilers on Halloween ends and I'm nervous. I mean, it's all about how you take it. Do you want something new? I mean, different is good. I mean, like lately slashers and stuff has been repeating itself. The stories, a lot of the same stuff. I mean, the copycat stuff doesn't affect me because it's new. It's different. It's just all about how they do it, in my opinion. I mean, and another thing, I don't want them to OD on I don't want them to kind of like just OD on fucking Easter eggs and fan service and stuff like that. I don't want them to do that. I just kind of want them to just pay respect to the original, but don't to every little scene. It's like, oh shit, there is such and such from '78. It's gonna be like the same movie. So um been looking forward to this since last night. What's up, Josiah, man? I hope you're having a great day. Got Horror Gang in the chat. Said, what's up? Can't wait to see you this Sunday at Horror Hound. Yeah, man, for sure, man. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I will be going the whole weekend, man. Uh, I usually leave on Sundays though because it's dead. Like I'll go and see if I could. That's my day when I you catch shit on the tables and you do your roundups. Like, oh, I remember I wanted that. So I don't stay all day Sunday, man. Let you know that. Jessica says, Brandon, I messaged you on Facebook Messenger, but I've had so many people send me things you may want to use for a video. Definitely, I will be looking out for that. So yeah, you guys, another thing, my freaking DMs, messages, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram is just since the news and stuff last night with the mask and everything, it's just like I'm not gonna lie, I just gotta take it hour by hour, day by day, and I'm trying my best to get to you guys. Jessica says, everyone please like this video. Thanks, Jessica. I appreciate it. Will you be getting a Tots and mask? Yes, I will be getting a Tots and mask, for sure. You can see you got Skyler Branches. I haven't heard anything on NECA. Yeah, I didn't hear anything on NECA either when it ends. Jessica says, hello everyone. I've missed you, Brent. I hope you're doing well. Definitely, Jessica, we're doing well on this freaking Thursday, chilling out, talking some Halloween. So Jalissa says, hey, what's up, Jalissa? I hope you're doing all right and having a great day. I mean, you guys, I'll be here all day. You guys are here, man. But said sorry I haven't been active on the streams, but I'm doing better now. Yeah, Jalissa, no worries. You don't have to explain yourself. Definitely. We're here. We're here. That's all that matters. Yeah, man. Got Nightmare on here. Shape. I know how it is with you, man. I know it's Thursday and stuff. So, man, I hope you saw the TV spot today. And do a video. Yep, I did a video. It is up right now, Jessica. Actually, Josiah said, "Would you vlog Horror Hound?" Yes, I will be vlogging Horror Hound, you guys. So that's going to be a video. Make sure I got everything. So, all right, Nightmare. We're here to talk about freaking Loomis, Tommy Doyle, and Michael because today is character day for us. So first off, I want to start off saying that we're going to talk about, the original Tommy Doyle, and we're going to talk about Anthony Michael Hall. We got to include both of them. Paul Rudd, I'm going to be honest, I'll even include him because they're all Tommy Doyle, but you guys know how I feel about him. Loomis, Michael. So to start off, Nightmare, we're going to start with Loomis, man. We have to go down this rabbit hole. We go down the rabbit hole every episode to the point where you're like confused and just it's so much shit going on in the chat. So with Loomis, and you could touch on what you think, what you think about Loomis Nightmare. But since the moment, I watched Dr. Loomis and everything growing up, I always thought he was creepy. Like, I always thought like maybe I don't know why. Like, how Dr. Zartane was in 2018? That's how I kind of looked at Loomis. I mean, that's probably why they kind of made the character like that. I always thought in my heart that Loomis was going to pull some Dr. Zartane shit for some reason. I always just thought that, like, not my maybe not how he did it, but I just thought like maybe he was too over obsessive. Like, it was just something, it was like some weird energy with him, like some spooky evil, like not even evil. I don't know why the fuck I use evil. It's just some spooky ass energy with him. But I guess that was just Donald Pleasant's personality. Like, he was so invested in Michael and trying to get him, out of here and figure out who he is. He started losing himself along the way, I think, and another thing, Loomis definitely, in my opinion, he brought the energy with the Halloweens that he was in. The Halloweens he was in, I don't think it was no downtime, in my opinion. Probably only one that had downtime was Halloween 5. 4, 2, 1, they're great films. And I think it's a reason behind that is because of Donald Pleasant. So, So do you feel like Loomis had a creepy vibe to him, Nightmare, or do you feel like he was just Loomis?
I never got any creepy vibes from him. I just thought he was just Loomis. He's just that psychiatrist, and that knew Michael more than what anybody else did.
Yeah.
He saw through him, and that reminds me of that scene that was on the TV, like on TV when it came out on TV, where he walks into the room and he's looking at Michael sitting in the chair, looking out the window, and he's like, you fooled him, haven't you, Michael?
Yeah.
But not me, And I think that's pretty cool. I think it's cool that they had a character that can see you for or will see Michael for who he really was,
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes it scary, for Loomis, because, you're warning everybody about how evil this man is, and, he needs to be locked up away, and no one believes you.
Yeah.
And I think that's the scary part, is that when nobody believes you, when for a fact what's going to happen,
Yeah, I agree. And by the way, I got to put this in there, you guys. Nightmare caught the Greyhound from Camp Nightmare to come to Welcome to Haddonfield. I had to say that, you guys. We just, started that on his stream or whatever. But yeah, what you just said, yeah, I think Loomis was Loomis. It was more, he got creepier to me, in my opinion. Like, it wasn't, I don't even know why I'm saying creepier. He just got kind of more obsessed, in my opinion, when it was like 4, kind of like 4-ish. Not even in 2. It was like more of those 4 and 5-ish. He was just kind of like getting over obsessive, but like you said, Loomis is Loomis. And I think this, Nightmare, I think that Loomis somehow, some way will, I'm not saying he's going to be in ends, but I think that he will definitely help them I don't know how. I don't know if it's something like a flashback or some shit, or like, you know, the tapes. I don't, and I feel like this too. Halloween will not be ends or whatever you want to call it if you don't put Loomis in there. You don't gotta put him in there like no fucking cameo, him walking around in a trench coat, but you can put a voice on there, you know, a monologue, something. Let us know that Loomis is a part of this franchise too. Like, I know you guys put it in kills, that was cool, but if this is the ending film, you're gonna have to end with the people you started with, the ones that are not dead, you know. So part of me believes that Loomis was going to be in ends, man. I don't know how they'll do it, but maybe through Laurie's memoir or something, she kind of goes, you know. I touched on a fact, Nightmare. You can tell me, do you think if it's possible? You know, they said that Laurie's going to be writing a memoir and everything in this one. Basically, the stuff she's been through, her trauma and stuff, her little journal. But I can see her writing, you know, and including Loomis, but it kind of like she's like probably sitting at a table or something. She's getting memories, flashbacks that make her, you know, just think about the shit she's went through. Maybe they show Loomis and maybe they use actual scenes, or I don't know, you know, deleted footage or some shit. But you got to do it, man. You got to put Loomis in hands.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine, because you know, you see those glimpses of Michael coming up the stairs from '78. And, you know, if she's going to do like a memoir thing, I mean, I would imagine they're going to have different flashbacks from the movie, you know, from maybe her and her friends, you know, walking down the street. And, you know, maybe she's walking down the street and, you know, she passes that one corner that they walked on in '78. Or, you know, she's remembering like all the trauma that happened, you know, when he came up the stairs and, you know, the closet. But at the same time, too, you know, they go back on Loomis. You know, who's to say that, you know, they don't do like H20 where what's her name, the nurse, Chambers, where she had Loomis's case files and boxes and stuff. So who's to say that, you know, sometime between kills and ends, you know, maybe Laurie inherits that or takes that. Maybe what's her name, Chambers, what's her first name?
Marion Chambers.
I said
Julian Chambers.
But Mary, you know, maybe she, you know, left that stuff to her, or maybe Laurie went to, you know, seek that out. Because if you think that Loomis is going to help her in some kind of way, maybe, you know, she has the case files. Honestly, I wouldn't imagine Laurie not having the case files on him, with as obsessive as she was in 2018. You know, maybe when she's doing her memoir, she's reading through the case files or something. You know, maybe she's sitting at the desk going through the files, talking about Michael, and in a way, she's going to probably sound like Loomis. You know, when she's talking about him, you know.
Yeah, and I love what you just said about how Laurie want to sound like Loomis, because I've been stating that too. That it's like Laurie, she know how she told Dr. Zartan, like, "Oh, you're the new Loomis," but in all reality, you're the new Loomis. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a way, because it's like now Allison's the new Laurie, you know, and Tommy Doyle, because you remember Tommy Doyle was the one who kind of. And we're going to talk about him too, and I'm glad we kind of put him and Loomis in the same strain, because Tommy Doyle had that creepy shit going on with him too. For him to be a kid, it was kind of something weird with him too, how he just so fascinated with the boogeyman and the tales and shit. And he's like, oh, that's the boogeyman's house. We're going to get to it. We're going to just go down this rabbit hole real quick, Nightmare, but we're kind of already pushing it. But yeah, like you said, Laurie, you know, becoming Loomis. And I think, and if you look in 2018 and Kills and, you know, I don't know about Anne, we haven't seen it, but she has that Loomis to her. You know, she's going around telling people about the boogeyman. He's real. You need to protect yourself. That's what Loomis did. The whole time he's just telling people to protect yourself. You gotta protect yourself at all times. The boogeyman is real, talking about who he is and what he's capable of. And now Laurie's that. You know, she's the one that's taking the last blows at Michael and has the brain of a defender and shit like that, and helping Allison and Karen. So what you just said, yeah, that's true. I kind of feel that, because it's like,
you know, it's crazy, and this is probably going to open up a whole nother damn door. But okay, so you remember how? Because my thing was, I was just thinking, what happened between '78 and Halloween 2018 with Dr. Loomis? You know, I would imagine that after catching him, you're gonna push to get him sent to Glass Hill and all that other stuff, right?
Yeah.
But if you remember, Dr. Sartain said, I was a student of Dr. Loomis until he passed away, right?
Yeah.
So obviously he was either a doctor in training going into a doctor, or maybe he was a doctor that was just training under Loomis to understand Michael. So we know Dr. Sartain obviously, helped with the bus crash and took Michael to Laurie.
Yeah.
But who's to say when his obsession with Michael happened? And who's to say that Dr. Sartain, while Loomis is saying he must be locked away, going to court hearings and all this other shit, Dr. Sartain was in the background saying he's crazy. Don't listen to him. I can vouch. I studied him myself. He's fine. But Dr. Loomis never knew. Like he was going behind his back telling, the board or whatever, like, he's fine. He's innocent. He can stay here. That's what got me thinking. What if he was doing that and he was like screwing Dr. Loomis over this whole time? Just to learn what he could learn, but at the same time not wanting Michael to go somewhere where he won't be able to get out again.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense now that you say that. That definitely makes sense, That could happen. That's the thing about Halloween. It's like it's so many rabbit holes that you can go in and make your own story. Like, all jokes aside, you can do all types of shit with Halloween. And if I feel like in my heart, if people feel like that is very limited, I'm sorry to tell you, you can't be big, as big of a fan as you think you are, because Halloween has so many rabbit holes. Like how Nightmare just said, what he just said, that you can dig in and create something. Look how quick David Gordon Green made something out of nothing. Because technically, he just came aboard. This was John Carpenter's film. So technically, John Carpenter, you're not even ending your own franchise off. It's a whole nother guy that's just a fan. You know what I'm saying? And that's what shows me that Halloween, you can bring up so much shit. Like, look how they're incorporating Rowan Campbell's character, Corey. It's like you know what I'm saying? It's like what they've been, what the people been saying about him, how he's possibly this copycat and stuff like that. It's just like, bro, that shows you can just create rabbit holes with this because it's so much shit around it. Like you said with Loomis, Dr. Sartain, fucking Tommy Doyle's, or even fucking Anthony Michael Hall's character. It was some mystique about him, like him and Kills. It was like, bro, what the? And he's like, you guys don't remember the Haddonfield, the boogeyman, you too old to remember and too drunk to care. Like, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just shit like that you gotta start looking in, and it kind of has you thinking that, like, the shit I'm trying to tell you, Nightmare, this shit has you thinking at night. Sometimes it makes you think like, am I ODing on this shit? Like, am I tripping out? Like, am I ODing? But in all reality, it's like the same way you're thinking about Halloween and shit, David Gordon Green might think the same way. He might feel the same way you feel, Nightmare, but he just didn't put that idea out there because it's a reason why you just put that together. And, saying, the Loomis and Sartain shit, I definitely think that can be something. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm gonna tell you one thing though. I know people like, bro, if Loomis was, if he was still alive, you got to put him in a trilogy. I'm gonna tell you guys, Loomis, I love Donald Pleasance to death. But he would have been too old, man. He would have been fucking like 90s. I'm not even trying to be funny. He would have been super old. But I don't know if you know this. What you about to say, Nightmare?
No, I was gonna ask you a question. You can go ahead first.
I was gonna say, did you hear that rumor where they said that Donald Pleasance used to actually be drunk on set with his flask, and it kind of helped him get into the character of Loomis?
Really?
Yeah, I swear. I don't know which.
Because when Robert Shaw was in Jaws, he was drunk damn near the whole shoot. And you can tell he was drunk in the movie, but either that or he could hold the hell out of liquor, because I never would have.
Yeah.
Like, I would love for them to say he was drunk in this particular scene, because then I'd be like, where? Because he played. Yeah. He's an actor, I guess, so.
But yeah, that's what I've heard. I don't remember where I heard it from. You guys in the chat, comment down below if you guys know where that was sparked up at. But yes, they said that Loomis used to have a flask on set, but he wasn't a sloppy drunk. That's one thing I remember them saying, that he wasn't a sloppy drunk. It kind of helped him with energy. That's what I was hearing. It kind of helped him with energy and got him in character and everything. But to be honest, how do you think, Nightmare, how do you think the 78 would have went if Loomis didn't see Tommy and Lindsay? I mean, people overlook that so much when she's like, I want you to go to the McKenzie's house and call the police and send them over here. Imagine if in the speck of time, he's still wandering the streets. Maybe it's a block over. He's a block over in South Pasadena, and he's fucking walking streets of Haddonfield, and the kids jump the stairs and they run out. They just run out, and he doesn't even see shit. And Laurie's in there with the boogeyman. How do you think that would have played out?
That's
You know
well,
what I'm saying? Like,
if them kids would have stayed in the fucking house, like Tommy Jarvis, like, go get out of here, you know?
yeah,
Like, honestly, Laurie would have died. I mean, Michael had her. He had her. You know, she took his mask off, but once he put that mask on, you know, she was down on the floor, ready to, you know, just take me as I am, you know.
yeah.
You know, I think Michael would have killed her, and then what would have happened is Michael would have left. He wouldn't have killed the kids because, you know, at that time, you know, that wasn't even thought of. But you know, he would have left, and he would have probably went back home. And you know, either Dr. Loomis would have went back to Myers' house and maybe got lucky and find him there, but you know, I think he would have killed Laurie, and he would have just moved on and gone home, and that would be the end of it. Because you got to think about it too. Like the whole movie, he hasn't found Michael. Michael was literally, when they were at the drugstore, drove right by him, and he didn't even, you know because he was looking the other way. So, I mean, it would have been like, damn, we just missed him. He was here.
Yeah.
Damn, we just missed him. He was here.
Yeah.
But I think what would have happened too is that if, let's say, Dr. Loomis went back to the Myers house on his own because he was at the house by himself, you know, while Brackett was, you know, patrolling. I think if Michael was at the house and Loomis, you know, went in to wait for him, I think Michael would have killed him too.
Yeah, see, yeah, stuff like that. That's true. I think, like what you just said, Nightmare, like that kind of makes me think about something I've been, you know, it has been sinking with me because I had watched Kills probably like last week, and I was kind of looking at that flashback scene. And people were looking at the scene like they just, like, I don't think people notice what happened right there. That's because this stream is, you know, Tommy Doyle, Dr. Loomis, and Michael. But if you guys listen, Michael, this shows you that he doesn't care. He fucking got shot off a balcony. He did not walk into the ether. He didn't go in no darkness. He didn't leave. He literally bent the block. He literally walked in a circle, and Hawkins ran into him like, "Hey, Michael, stop." And you gotta think, look, Nightmare. We're in a rabbit hole now. Fucking Hawkins sees Michael in this alley. He shoots at Michael. Michael cuts through an alley. You would think after this he just got shot off the balcony. A cop just fired at him. You know, a cop just fired at him. And guess where he goes after that? Back to the house. And this is why I tell people, you can't fix your mouth to tell me there's nothing going on with that house. It's like he has to stay in the area on the radar, because when I watched that at home, I mean, I felt it when I saw it in theaters, but for some reason it kind of hit me harder when I was watching, like, just locked in. But that shit is wild. So you got shot off the balcony 6 times, 7. Some people say 7. Some people say, I say 6. And to know that he literally did not go far. He went far enough for him to be able to go through the alley, go back upstairs, plant his feet, and just do a pop-up fucking, you know, gotcha moment on Hawkins' partner. And then guess what? He fucking does what he does, Nightmare. Hawkins shoots his partner, and guess what he's going to do again? If it wasn't for those cops, Nightmare, think about this. He would have did a repeating cycle. Probably walked to the alley, again, like somewhere, you know, not that far. And guess what? Came right back. You know what I'm saying? A shit like that I'll be thinking about, like, what the fuck?
I think it would have been, because you know what? And I don't know if you ever caught it, but, you know, his main thing was just going home, right? But did you notice that when Lonnie and Cameron and Allison, when they pull up to the Myers house, Lonnie's like, you guys stay here. You know, I'm going to go in, you know, honk or whatever if there's trouble. Did you know that Lonnie was dead before he even went into the fucking Myers house? You want to know why? Because if you watch that scene where Lonnie is walking up to the house, if you look up in the window, Michael's in that fucking window. Michael saw them coming. Yeah, Michael saw them coming up to the fucking to the house. So Michael knew he was coming in. Michael was in the way.
Serious?
I'm dead serious. Yeah, when you pull up the scene, look in Judith's window, and you'll see. You got the trees and stuff, but you could see he's standing there.
I have to see.
I think it's when he gets closer to the porch or some shit like that. But if you watch that scene, you'll see him in the window. You gotta look at it.
I never knew this.
Yeah. So you know, after he killed Big John, Little John, you know, he just stayed home and he was in there. But I'm sure if he's looking in the window and someone's pulling up in front of your house, you're gonna look at like, okay, here we go. Like, because remember, Michael was in the house the whole time too. So
yeah, bro. If I see this, bro, this shit is gonna creep me out. Like if I really see, it's gonna creep me out because after what I just told you.
Yeah.
Well, blow the fuck up, bro.
So Michael already, that's his spot. Is that window? He's like Sheldon from Big Bang. That's my spot.
I'll have to literally just. Well, they don't have the scene on YouTube.
Oh, I can't. I got my. Let me see. Does Jay have his phone? Because I can look for it on his.
I'm gonna try to. Cause I gotta see that nightmare, bro. When you said that, everything just stopped, bro. Like.
Yeah, no, it's creepy, man. Because I saw it and I'm like, because that's the one thing I love about watching movies over and over and over again. You always catch something that you never caught before. No matter if you've seen it 20 times, 100 times, there's always something that you'll find. Shit, I found it in Trick or Treat. When the kid with the cart looking for pumpkins. That white kid was dumping pumpkins in the beginning. You see him pushing the cart across the street, running and collecting pumpkins. Man. The candy bar, Sam's candy bar, he gets that from the principal, the Holly Ho bar.
Oh yeah, the Holly Ho bar.
It's always like fun little tidbits that you get.
Hold on, bro. You got me thinking. You got these word. Do it like this.
If anyone's got the movie up, if they fast forward to where Ronnie is walking up to the house, they might be able to screenshot it.
Yeah, I know. I'm about to try to. I gotta see this, man.
And that'd be fucking creepy. Like, imagine walking past the house and just seeing someone standing in the window like that.
Yeah.
Hell, I freak out if I'm going into the store and if I look to my right, someone's just staring at me. And then you're freaking out like, is he staring at me or is he staring at somebody else?
I gotta see this. I had to. Hold up, I like scary, you guys. Be patient.
Wish I had you all alone. Just the two of us.
Hey, you guys. Someone freaking clip that. Clip that, man. Nightmares
on. They made that. That's an actual song in 2018, right? That's the song that's playing in the car with what's his name? Yeah, with the kid and the dad. He's like, Dad, I like you, but I want to dance.
Oh yeah, I never noticed that either.
It's an actual track. If you Google it, they actually made the song. It's a little bit different and longer than what she sings in '78 when she's walking off, and that's actually not even a real song because I tried looking it up because when she sang it in '78, I'm like, damn, I want to hear that song, and it's not an actual song until 2018 when they made like a 1-2 minute version of it.
Yeah, I remember I saw it on the documentary. They said that John Carpenter had told Laurie like, "Hey, just sing something," and that she really came up with those lyrics herself. Like,
yeah. That shit gave me goosebumps, especially when I saw it, I think, in 2018's TV spot or something where she was shooting the mannequins.
Yeah. So he says when you get close to the door.
Yeah, so watch when he's like walking to the house. And when you can see the window, you gotta look really close and you gotta you might have to slow it down. I'm not sure. I don't know how fast it is. You might have to do like still for still, but you'll see it. Either that or my eyes are out of whack and it was just a bunch of fucking leaves. But I'm telling you, I know Myers was in that window.
I'm on the same, but the shit is fucking up.
You ain't never gonna beat my score, so it don't matter what you do. What'd you say? I said you ain't never gonna beat my score, so it don't matter what you
Hey, that part was funny as hell.
Yeah. What did you say, Hawkins? You want a green slushy or a blue slushy?
Yeah, I can't get it to go on my end. So if someone in the chat,
Yeah.
yeah, just send it to me. But to background, we were talking about, we were just for the ones that are just joining. We got Michael Joe says, "Hey, Brandon Nightmare, what's up, Shay?" Um, Jessica has been told there's a sequel to this coming in 2013 or 2014, but the rumor is Allison is the new Laurie. Wait, 2013 or 2014?
Maybe 2023, 2024,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, 2023, 2024. I would like that. I'm a big Andy Matichik fan. Adam said Don Pleasant must have gathered at the beautiful, beautiful river with that Vlad. Hell yeah. Let me see. What's up, man? The butcher says maybe that's Lancey's role. She could tell Laurie Allison about the fouls, so the Loomis fouls. I mean, I like Cal Richards. I mean, the only reason I like her because she's original. She's like the original Lindsay. You know, at least they got the original Lindsay. You know, they Tommy Anthony Michael Hall's not the original Tommy, but so me and I were just saying basically, you guys, was that if you think about it, in Halloween Kills, right? After Michael walks from Hawk and shoot him in a flashback, shooting at him, he fucking is the reason. He's actually the reason that Hawkins shoots his partner, and he walks and he gets put to a halt because the cops are out there. But I guarantee, if they weren't out there, guess what he was gonna do? Loop around, clear out, come right back in. Because guess what? In the end of Kills, he's getting his ass kicked. He killed everybody. Look, it's cops over there. Allison's on the porch. And to think about this, Michael had to come in through the back or something. It's his house. He's going to know the ins and outs of it. You know, it's his house. He's going to know how to get in the fucking back door, underground, whatever the fuck you want to say. And it's like, damn, Michael, it's that bad? It's that bad. You're willing to go in the house, upstairs, kill while people downstairs, you know, that the authorities are around. That's what I'm saying. Guess what? Even after that nightmare, he didn't walk down any steps, to my knowledge. When it ended, he stepped up to the window. And that's what kind of makes me think about Michael, man. It's like, damn, bro, like it has to be something with that house, you guys. You guys know, I'm telling the truth. It's right there. The proof is in the pudding. Whatever attachment he has from that house, it's bad. It's a bad attachment.
I mean, you think about what Loomis said. What was it in part 5? Where it was a 5 or 4, where he's like, you think if you kill them all, it'll go away, this rage. Go home, Michael. Go home where it all began. And what if that's, obviously it's his comfort zone, but what if that's like, okay, you ever been so drunk that when you move your head it hurts, and when you lay down in a certain spot you see that you get like some sort of peace, like it doesn't hurt as long as you keep your head in that like position, but then the minute you move it hurts? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's with everything, like the rage and anger, evil, whatever. Maybe that's like Michael's way of like easing the rage, if that makes sense. Like a meditative state, or a charging point.
My bad, Nightmare. Monica had to ask me something, man. I'll probably have to tell you afterwards.
Oh, you're good.
But yeah, what you just said, Nightmare, when he was like, because that's why I put it. I think I put it in one of the trailers. It's like, go home, because that stood out to me. It's like we talked about this on the last episode, Nightmare, how the house is his comfort, obviously, and I think Val, someone had said it's like, the monster hides behind the mask. It hides his innocence and stuff like that, which I've been touched on, but it's the obvious. He's hiding something, and like I've heard so many comments, Nightmare, on people saying that Michael doesn't even give a fuck about the mask, which is a lie. Michael does care about that mask. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna point out so many bullet points. I mean, it does probably look like in some situations that he doesn't care because he has killed with it off. But to my knowledge, he cares. And it started when, it started the moment he picked the motherfucker vacuum clown mask off the floor. He puts it on. And I think that moment, that feeling he gained, you gotta think he completed his first kill under a mask. So maybe when Michael kills, with the mask on, maybe he feels like maybe it's nothing paranormal. Maybe he feels like, that's not me. Like maybe he feels like when he put his mask on, he's someone else. You know how they, back in the days, someone was like, "Hey, I'm Spider-Man. I'm Spider-Man now." Like maybe he has that mask. I don't know. Either way,
I get you because it's like I said about Black Phone with the grabber.
yeah,
He wasn't really a freaking killer.
Yeah.
He didn't want to do. That's why he wore the mask to hide who he was, because remember he left the door open so when the kid came up the stairs he could beat the crap out of him. But the kid never did. He never gave him that opportunity he was looking for. And if you remember at the end when he takes his mask off, he was freaking out trying to cover his face because it wasn't who he wasn't sure if he was a serial killer or not. He wasn't sure if he was a monster. So that mask gave him that it's not me facade. It's somebody else. Same thing with Michael. I think, it may not be paranormal, but like you said, it's the man behind the mask. You hide behind the mask, and that's maybe like a split personality, like
this motherfucker trying to slide in Jason jokes and shit.
No, I didn't mean it that way. But
I'm fucking with you, Nightmare, man.
I'm going back to Camp Crystal Lake. I don't need this.
I'm fucking with you, Nightmare, man.
No,
But you guys, if you haven't already, if it's new people in the chat, definitely like this, you guys. Actually, I think I want to say Nightmare gave me that goal. Gave me that idea to get 78 likes. I want to say, or maybe I just thought about it. Like I know since because
we were at 13 views and
yeah. And I remember he was like, "Hey, bro, he was like, "Yeah, bro, you should do 78 likes." So you guys, let's try to get to 78 likes. That will make me so happy. We're at 40 right now, you guys, with 33 people watching. You guys, hopefully you guys are enjoying my guest, which is Nightmare. And besides, all jokes aside, besides, Jason and stuff like that, Nightmare is a Halloween fan. Even before you had Camp Nightmare, we used to talk Michael Myers all the fucking time. So, but yeah, Nightmare. So what you just said, about that, Black Phone, that's how I think kind of Michael is, because when you think about it, we're not going to include the other ones that's not included in the trilogy. In 2018, he didn't have the mask when he was in the fucking Smith's Grove. He did not have the mask. He was just simply there. And the podcasters had showed him the mask. They showed him the mask, and like, don't you feel it, don't you, Michael? Which I don't know, and I really don't know how the hell they said it was like they had a friend that was in cahoots with the government, and they got their hands on it, which in all reality is a fucking lie. That's a piece of fucking.
He had a friend in the district attorney's office.
Yeah, in the district attorney's office, and it's like, in the end of the day, that's a fucking, that's not real. But Michael sees the mask. Now I'm gonna tell you guys something. It can go both ways. Michael could have escaped. Why? Because of because of the mask was out there, and also he could have escaped because he had the opportunity. It can be either one. It's like you will never know. But you got people that say it's because of the mask. You got people that say it's not because of the mask, it's because he just had an opportunity. But either way, he got the mask. He started to kill. He went to Haddonfield, got some killing there, just walking random people's fucking houses, killing them. Then in Kills, he gets the mask took off. And look, in Kills, he gets the mask took off. Everybody's aiming for this mask. Every time they're wrestling with him, even in 78, she's wrestling with him upstairs. She takes the mask off. Guess what he does? And it's all about time and Nightmare. As soon as he pulls the mask down, what happens? Literally in a point second, a gunshot is fired. shoot his ass without that mask. You know what I'm saying? Soon as he put it on, it's like, boom, he shot. It's like he gets right back up. Same thing with kills. You know, he looked at everyone left and right, picks the mask up. Soon as he put it on, he's getting fucking hit with poles. He's getting stabbed. He's getting shot down. And it's like every time they make it a point to show you, he's putting his mask on. Remember, and you know, Kyle Richards in the park. She's wrestling with him. She's trying to take the mask off. He throws her ass, and then he fixed the mask, you know. Then he try to, you know, continue and shit. It's like he will stop the fucking world once that mask gets fucked with. Like, you know, Karen, he had Allison right there. There's no way he couldn't have just kicked her in her fucking mouth or anything. He just stood there and was like, you know what? You wait right here. And went and got his mask. And you guys, Michael knew that he was outnumbered. Michael was not dumb. Because Michael, look, the reason I say he's not dumb, because he's the king of fucking willing people in and baiting them. People have you thinking you're walking in an empty fucking house and he pops out the closet and choke your ass. He do it all the time. So you telling me someone that plans on popping out damn every time he's, you know, in a house or something, out of a closet somehow, some way, he doesn't know a motherfucker is like, you know, getting him. The mask is in the middle of the street. You're telling me he was not aware that, oh, once I grab this mask, the motherfucker's going to pop out. Man, come on, bro. Michael's aware, and it ends his shoulders when fucking Michael has the knitting needle to Laurie's neck like this. It shows you he can fucking think. He's not stupid.
Yeah,
you know?
Well, that's why I don't know why people don't get that. I mean, you know, he's human in a way. You know, it's said that, you know, he's aware. He can't speak. Chooses not to. Like I don't know why people are thinking the fact that he's just blindsided and is just kill, and it's not like that. Like, it's just, you just see him obviously on a mission. But I mean, look at all the other Michael Myers. They know what the hell's going on from any other movie, you know. So I mean, what's going on, and he's smart about it. It's just I think what they're showing in this movie is that he's not human in a way where, you know, he talks, or you can hear him like scream in pain, or, you know, things like that. I think they're just trying to show you, you know, he's on a mission right now. Like, he can do other side shit, but right now he's on a mission, you know, like. But that mask is definitely something, and I think the mask triggered everything, because if you look at the beginning, when what's his name's holding the mask out, the minute he starts pulling the mask, Michael kind of like looks, and his like eyes like, you know, like twitching, like he's like looking and then looks away, dude. Because if not, I mean, yeah, granted, he probably wouldn't have escaped, but at the same time, don't you think he would have broken out of Smith's Grove again? He's done it before.
Yeah.
Did it in 78, so I don't think it's the opportunity on the bus. I mean, it would have been an easier opportunity.
Yeah.
But knowing how Michael is and kills in 2018, I mean, I'm sure he could have broke out anytime he wanted. Just, you know, that mask is probably what triggered his slumber, you know, like how Dr. Loomis said. You know, he's just inhumanly patient, staring at the wall, not looking at the wall. You know, maybe that triggered him, and he's like, all right, now I'm going to go.
Yeah.
You know, it's just conveniently it was the bus that was going to transfer him, you know?
Yeah, I agree that, because I always noticed that too, when it's like, you feel it, don't you, Michael? The whole time they're talking and shit, he's not even paying. He didn't even turn. They're like, Michael, we have someone here for you. He's like, he didn't even fucking look. And you got to think about this. Michael was ignoring the fuck out of them. He didn't know that they had the mask. I mean, they said, we have something for you, Michael. But it's like, he didn't know what it was. It could have been a picture of Judith, anything. But it was like he turned around like, you know, like, oh shit, I can, like, you know that feeling when you can feel someone behind you, like your hairs on your neck stand up? I think it was like a feeling like that, where he was just like, oh shit, because he didn't turn around none of the times, you know, like it was a lot of shit going on, you know. He only turned around once. It's like, you feel it, don't you, Michael? Because and for the podcaster to say that, and for them to write that in the script, you feel it, don't you, Michael? Out of all the fucking lines you give the guy, the podcaster, you tell him, you know, you feel it, don't you, Michael? Michael just looks. Come on, bro. It's something with that mask, and it's something with that fucking house, bro. Like, maybe since he has the brain of a kid, he's always had covered his face up or some shit, so he's used to it. The house is all he knows. We kind of touched on it in previous episodes of Welcome to Haddonfield that, you know, he's like a dog. Dogs know their way home if they're trained right. You know, kids, I guarantee you, not every kid in the world, but some smart kids that are out there and knows where the fuck they live in the neighborhood, their mom leaves them at the corner store, guarantee you they're going to know. One place they're going to know is how to get home. That's how I think Michael is. You know, he knows how to get home. It's all he knows. You know, I think he's been locked up his whole fucking life. You know, so he knows how to get home. He's not stupid. That's why it's so important for him. If you think about it, the whole time, fucking Nightmare, all Michael wanted to do was go home.
Yeah, and if you think about it, even with Danny Trejo and Rob Zombie's Halloween, when he says, "Hey, Mikey, you know, I know walls can make you feel like you're trapped, man, but you got to live inside your mind." You know,
Yeah.
and I guarantee you, the whole time, like I think they even, what movie was it? Yeah, I think it was probably '78 where Loomis was like, you know, again staring at the wall and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
he's looking past the wall. He's living in his mind. He's had it all planned of what he's gonna do, how to get there, you know, how to get home.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm sure he's thinking about all that. You know, like Sartain
Yeah.
said, he's aware. He can't speak. He just chooses not to. So I mean, who's to say? I'm sure he's just not staring at the wall or the window with just nothing going on inside his head. I'm sure there's a whole different paths and, you know,
Yeah.
all stuff's going on.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think it's definitely something with the house, like we're talking about, is something with the mask, and you know, like you know, Lonnie, he said it best. If you line up all Michael's kills, they end up at the house, and guess what? When they went to the house, where was he? Like you know, it could have been, oh, we were wrong. He wasn't here. No, this motherfucker's really here. You know what I'm saying? It's like he. And what's so crazy is this motherfucker has boo holes. Now, if you guys know what boo holes is, you got to go to haunted houses to understand that. But he literally has boo holes. You know, fucking Nightmare. Like he's popping out of doors and shit every time. Even with Bob, he's like, all right. He opens the bro. He's always, you know, that's his thing. People overlook shit like that. He's always been doing that. He always has popped out of doors and fucking, and you know, he just catches you. Same, you know, with fuck. He did it with Allison. He just always, he did it with Laurie in 2018 behind the mannequins. Pop out. You just get your ass, you know. So, you know, I'm pretty sure he's gonna do it in ends. I guarantee you guys, he's gonna do it in ends. But I'm not saying that, you know, it's because he only does it in the Myers house. He does it any fucking where. He did it in Laurie's house. So, you know. Wait, you guys, everything good on my end, Nightmare?
Yeah, why?
I was just making sure. I'm gonna get to a few of these comments. Two Boys and a Pop says, a scary pop says, as long as Haddonfield has fear among the residents, the true curse of Michael Myers remains. Laurie says he transcends to something that's impossible to defeat. Fear, hello? Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I think Michael though, Two Boys, you don't have to be scared to kill his ass. I mean, you ain't gotta be scared for him to kill you. You can be not scared. Look at Tommy Doyle. You know, I'm gonna forget a bat, you know, night. Guess what? Michael didn't give a fuck about that. You scared or not, so I'm gonna still kill your ass. You know, so Scatterbrain says so it's not a specific mask, right? Because he had multiple masks in 78 and in 4. He got it from the hardware store. So we're including Scatterbrain, you're right, but we're including just the trilogy. 78, 2018, Kills and Ends. So you got to go off the mask that we've been having through this history, how it's aging and everything. We're gonna just go off that one. So yeah, you got to think Michael had multiple opportunities to switch his mask out, Nightmare. He just didn't.
Yeah.
Hold up, Nightmare. Give me like 20 seconds, bro.
Yeah. me see. I'm gonna try to get to comments for Brandon. I don't even know where Brandon left off with comments, guys. How you guys doing? This is it's gonna be very interesting to see ends. I think. I'm curious. There's just so many different things that, you know, looking at this movie that can happen, and I think that's the scary part and that's the fun part, because this movie can go any which way. But I think when we're all in the movie seats of that movie, it's gonna definitely be a roller coaster ride. It's kind of like those pick your own story type things. There's like so many paths and ways that this movie can go. Everything from what we heard, speculation, all that good stuff. It's just, I don't know. I'm doing this on my phone, so you guys gotta bear with me just a sec. Jalissa, what's going on? I'm good. Wayne Turner says Busta Rhymes is coming back in ends. I hope not.
All right, you guys. I had to take care of some business because I got horror here tomorrow, so I have to get a lot of stuff situated. So, yeah, I'm fucking tomorrow, Nightmare. So, thanks, Nightmare, for holding it down, man. But
I tried.
So you guys, we talked about Michael, we talked about Loomis. Now it's only right that we bring him in, Tommy Doyle. We got to talk about Tommy Doyle. I know you guys are like, Tommy Doyle's not major. In my eyes, he is. It was something about that little mofo walking around with his little windbreaker jacket and just stating every second of the movie, the boogeyman, the boogeyman, the boogeyman. Like, damn, did you come across an encounter with him? You know what I'm saying? We fucking got Lonnie's encounter. You know what I'm saying? I've been thinking about this too, Nightmare. We got Lonnie's encounter in Kills where he's backing up on the curb and Michael's walking. It's like, it's almost to the point like, bro, did fucking Tommy have an encounter with him also? Because the way he's stating shit about Michael, and I think it's possible. I'm not just pulling shit out my ass. I think that it's very possible that Tommy could have an encounter with him. I know he had one, you know, like with Laurie and everyone involved, but I'm talking about a one-on-one like Lonnie did that would traumatize your ass. You're getting a boogeyman walking up on you one-on-one, you know. And I always play with this fact too, Nightmare, how you see Lindsay jump off the porch or whatever the fuck, the sidewalk, and they're running. Like, what if the police notified Lindsay's mom, Tommy's mom, and they're like, your kids were involved with a situation, and they're walking their kids back home, right? Listen to this, Nightmare. I've been thinking about it, but I don't think they will go this deep. This is too deep. This is too deep of a rabbit hole, but it's definitely something that could happen. Lindsay, you know, walking home with her mom. Maybe Tommy is walking home with his parents, or maybe Lindsay's mom, like, you know what, we'll walk you home, Tommy, or something, you know, or maybe no, maybe it's Tommy and his parents. The way I want to do it, Tommy and his parents. So that, you know, maybe he's walking home and he sees that scene leading up to that flashback and Kills. Maybe he sees Michael going to that alley, but he just shuts his mouth. You know, maybe he just shuts his mouth or something, like, oh shit. You know how a kid is, like, oh man, like, there he is. I'm gonna just be quiet. There he is. Oh, and he just sees Michael, like almost like the bush scene. You kind of just see him and then you don't. Like something like that. And he kind of, he's dead now. He's dead now. Michael batted his damn brains out. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's so crazy how Tommy Doyle, like, even when I was younger watching 78, he just kind of made me think, like, bro, what's going on? You know, he has his pumpkin, and they're like, yeah, he's going to get you and all. He's going to get you. He's going to get you. The boogeyman's coming, and he has the pumpkin. He's like, you know, Halloween night. He's like, you know, it's candy. We get candy. We trick or treating and shit. They're like, no, the boogeyman's coming. And it's like, I mean, that's trying, you know, they're bullying him and stuff. He falls, break his pumpkin. But still, another missed opportunity. Jumps off the stairs. Michael grabs the kid. then he just lets him go. Like shit like that. Like Tommy, you know what I'm saying? Like Tommy, you were traumatized because you were in the event. Like you said before, Nightmare. I think you touched on it. Like he was like, he like strength in numbers. He has baseball bats, strength in numbers and shit. Like the one who got traumatized, in my opinion, was Laurie. Like, I mean, the kids, they were babies. They, you know, all he saw was him come up the damn stairs with a white mask, you know. But you know what I'm saying, though, Tommy, it was like almost like this motherfucker spoke into existence, Nightmare. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just, the boogeyman's outside, the boogeyman's out. It's like he spoke him into the household type shit. Like I always thought about you manifested the boogeyman.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just weird when I think about it. He was just a little kid stating the boogeyman, and then, you know, we get that scene when he's walking with, you know, Laurie, and it's the door, and Michael's the POV's looking out the screen door, and he's looking at Tommy and Laurie, and it's just like, I don't know, man. You know, Anthony Michael Hall, do you think he did a good job as Tommy Doyle, Nightmare? Did you think, like, if you think after all the shit Tommy's been through, do you think he kind of, you know, gave us closure with Tommy's character?
I think they did to a certain extent. I think they overdid the whole like evil dies tonight thing, and we need to stop him, and you know, things like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to explain. I think they did it a little too much. They would have backed it up a little bit on that part. I think it would have been fine. Like I didn't have any issues with him. Like I saw, you know, a grown Tommy that, because you got to remember, you know, Tommy was innocent. He was an innocent kid. You know, he was bullied about the boogeyman. He was just a basic kid who was scared of monsters and boogeymen and stuff like that. But he was the one that saw Michael throughout the movie, and no one believed him. You know, like he said, nobody believes me. But you know, when Laurie's kind of trying to calm him down, like out there, you know, don't worry about it. I think he, you know, okay, cool. But he still knew in the back of his mind that something's going on. You know, the boogeyman's out there. I don't care what you say, but whatever. And then when he saw Michael coming up the stairs, that just confirmed everything. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I think, you know, to him, you know, and Kelsey says they were brutally attacked. They really weren't, because they just saw him and got spooked. Yeah. But maybe that was enough to damage Tommy to make him think that we were brutally attacked. You know, he may not remember the full story, you know, growing up, but he just knows Michael Myers was a thing. You know, and you know, I think the Tommy and Kills was decent. You know, I think he did a good job of it, because, you know, he was the one that was trying to get people to remember, obviously, every anniversary at the bar. You know, but I don't think he was definitely not as scarred as Laurie was, because Laurie had the main encounter with him. He just peeped them from the window, peeped them, you know, carrying the body and stuff like that. Yeah. But I can see where he knows that stuff happened. And he knows that Michael's locked up, and then when Michael breaks out, I can see his character, like, you know, jumping into action, like, we need to stop him because I know what he's capable of.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe he just didn't speak on it. You know, maybe it was kind of like, you know, just he didn't remember too much. But I'm gonna touch on something right after this super chat that I want to talk to you about, Nightmare. Two boys in their Scary Pop says, does that skeleton get used in the carpool lane? LOL.
Yeah, he lives there rent free.
Tony Rodinger, man. Yeah. That was funny, two boys, man. Two boys, we want to give you an awesome video for that super chat. You get Buster, man. So I did Beetlejuice earlier, so.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
Please! Jesus Christ.
Oh, man. You gotta love the kids saying Jesus Christ. Hold up, you guys. Let's see. Let's see, you guys. But what I was saying was this, I almost called her as Tommy Doyle, Nightmare. But And kills when the whole time you gotta think. People. I know that's not the real Tommy. It's Michael. I mean, it's Anthony Michael Hall. But you gotta look at him like the real Tommy. I think he did. But so look, when you think about it, when you really think about it, Tommy, he was actually asking for it the whole movie. Kind of, he was like he wanted to see, he wanted Michael, right? We even get the scene with the bar. He's like, he has the baseball bat. He's like, night, night, Huckleberry, all this, and he got Michael. And I think at the end, we kind of overlooked that scene where Michael actually sees him eye to eye. He wipes the blood, like, oh shit, this is real. Like, I find after all these years, I get to get my moment with Michael. That's how I thought about it. After all the shit, you gathering people up, and and I just saw a look on his face when the blood splat on him. It kind of showed like this is real. Like, this is really real. Maybe this is not what I want to do. Maybe I'm not about this life.
He had that moment. Holy you really can't kill the boogeyman moment.
Yeah. That's exactly how I feel. I'm like, bro, when he fucking did that and he wiped the blood, and then he's like, and he tried, it's like you can tell. I'm gonna be honest, Tommy. The whole time, bro, you wasn't prepared. You were all talk, bro. Even Allison put up a better fight than Tommy. Yeah. She gave him a few, she tried to shoot. You fucking try to whack him with a whole fucking Louisville slugger, whatever you want to call it, and fucking, it was too easy for Michael. As soon as he did this nightmare, he just stuck, like, all right, stopped his ass in his tracks. And then, I'm not going to lie, though. This is why I say Michael, he thinks. This is why I say he thinks Nightmare. Is because of this. The whole movie, this motherfucker's walking around with his baseball bat, right? He's walking around, baseball bat, and Michael's noticed it. And I guarantee you, when Michael looked to the left, you can see Tommy right there. He's like with a crowd, and you see another crowd, but Tommy has the bat. So it's just stuff like, it's like now Michael's starting to be like, it's like stuff starting to become personal. Shit then start becoming personal, in my opinion, until kills. Like, he just started, and he just gets the bat. Usually, Michael, he uses his hands, he has stabbed your ass, but it looked crazy seeing Michael get a baseball bat and just go over his head, beat, and just whack his ass. And then in an extended cut, the fucking bat was chipped.
Yeah.
He just got his, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's just stuff like that, bro. Like,
yeah, that's where Michael's like, I'm tired of this. I'm not playing games with you guys no more. Like, y'all are pissing me off. Like, I'm just trying to go home.
I actually do wonder if Michael, like, when it ends, is he going to, like, we talked about this before, Nightmare, is he going to be brutal, or is he going to be elevated to the point where he just doesn't give a fuck, but he has targets? Because I feel like, and Keel didn't have no targets. Daisy says, hey, everyone. What's up, Daisy? Hope you're having a great day. What's up, Daisy? Two boys. The Dream Master says, what's up, man? By the way, love your profile picture. Gotta love Robert Englund. Said these movies are going to be crazy. This movie is going to be crazy. Yes, I can't wait, man. I cannot wait. Two Boys says, do you have pros and cons? And what are your must see or not see in this movie? My must see is to see. I know it sounds bad, you guys. I know it sounds like, what the hell? My must see is for Michael to get his flowers. I know it sounds bad. You're like, what the fuck? Michael get his flowers? You sound crazy. Yes. I have to see Michael get his flowers. Because I know he's the villain or whatever. But Michael, bro, he's Michael Myers, man. I know you're going to take him out or whatever. But take him out and, possibly, maybe he said, I will be, like I said, you guys, I would love to see Michael be the king of the hill. He just walks off into the sunset and kills everybody, wipe him clean. He's the first final horror villain. But if they do take him out, give him his flowers. Don't just wipe him off the map. It's Michael fucking Myers. It's fucking Michael fucking Myers, man. You know what I'm saying? I would also like to see Laurie get her flowers. I would like to see, Allison's character elevate and like mid act of this film because she deserves it. She deserves a lot. She's been through a lot. Pay respect to 78. A great ending, a smooth ending. And at the end of the day, Two Boys, I just want to handshake out the theater as a Halloween fan, a diehard Halloween fan. This is not just any fucking movie I pulled off the shelf. this movie literally raised me as a kid, you know. So it's like just give me a handshake out the theater, man. I've been watching you guys since I was in fucking, Toddy Whitey's, man. If you guys know what that is, I've been watching you since I was a kid. So it's like, you know what I mean? Tommy Doyle should have inflicted damage, the most damage in that movie. Yeah. After all that strength and number shit and everything he kind of brought up, I kind of knew it. I said that, you guys. I said he's talking all this shit. He's walking around getting people gathered up, and guess what? Michael's gonna fucking do him bad. I said it. I'm like, I don't even see him putting up a fight, bro, because he's just, yeah, strength in numbers, night, night, Michael. Like, bro, that's just how Michael operates, bro. You talking all that shit, definitely gonna deal with your ass. Uh, Brandon, what do you think of the Halloween Ends image from the magazine that dropped today? It kind of looks. I'm gonna be honest. It kind of looks weird. The scope, the mask looks kind of. I'm not saying anything, but that mask on that magazine doesn't look like the mask that's on the promotional pictures on the poster. The picture when Laurie and Michael are back to back, it just doesn't look like the same mask, in my opinion. But I can be wrong. Maybe I have to see the magazine in hand, or something. I don't know. I kind of got people like taking the pictures, it was weird. It wasn't like how it's supposed to be, if that makes sense. I'll probably have to look again, but from what I seen, it kind of looked off a little. Uh, I'm gonna show you guys my new design shirt on Teespring. What up, you guys? I'm gonna probably go full screen so you guys can see it on Teespring. One moment. So, you guys, for the new comic collection on I Like Scary, you guys, and Teespring. The link is on the channel. For my mods, definitely drop the link right now if you're hands free, please. But this right here, let me show you guys. So this is the new design for the new comic collection. You have the shape and you have sound. I Like Scary. So you have the leaves. I Like Scary with sound and the shape. I'm gonna show you guys a few of the, got the hoodie. You got the hoodie right there in black. Got it in a few colors for you guys. One of my favorite, love the yellow. Got the yellow long sleeve. And another one I have. I got a lot of colors, but the purple, I love the purple. Orange and purple are Halloween colors, but you got the shape. Then you got Sam. You got the leaves blowing. I Like Scary. So, you guys, that is the new official I Like Collections merch. So, you guys go check those out. Perfect for the Halloween season. I love that design. So yeah, you guys. Let me see. Dream Master says, yo, Brandon, how much screen time you think Michael Myers would get? To be honest, I kind of think Michael would just get I think Michael, I don't know. I just think he's gonna get that 78 type of time, if it makes sense. He's gonna get like some 78 type time. Um and you know how Michael was here at one moment, he wasn't there. It kind of was like build up. I think he's gonna, when he comes though, he's gonna be a big reveal when Michael comes back to Haddonfield, in my opinion. Hassan Power says, "What's up, Scary? What's up, Hassan? Man, hope you're having a great day. What is up?" Chicago horror fan said, "Give Michael Myers his flowers." Yeah, that's right. Give Michael his flowers. Mario says, "Nice, looks awesome. Appreciate it, Mario." So you guys, Right now we're at 58 likes. 58 likes, man. 58. So we talked about Loomis. We talked about Michael. We're on Tommy Doyle right now. So you guys, when to think about this also with Tommy Doyle. So Tommy Doyle had it hard growing up. That's another thing people don't talk about. At least the Tommy Doyle we know and we seen in '78. Paul Rudd, I'm not a fan of Paul Rudd's Tommy Doyle. It just was like he OD'd on the character of Tommy, you know. We done stated this many times on our channel. He just OD'd in my opinion with the character of Tommy Doyle. I just don't enjoy him. Oh shit. What the fuck? But yeah.
I have to look up that video when I get home.
All right.
I'm trying to find it because I thought I knew where I could find it, but I'll show you when I get home.
All right. I was just talking to them about Tommy Doyle, and you know he had it hard. You know he got bullied, and you know to come to find out, Lonnie and Richie was telling the truth. You know, just to think, you know, Lonnie was telling the truth, and you know the boogeyman's coming. He's gonna get you. You know, you probably would have thought in that situation if you knew you weren't watching a Halloween movie, that would be pranking him, just trying to scare him. Whole time they were telling the truth. And then Lonnie, you need to think about this, you guys. Lonnie grew up to die. Tommy grew up to die. Laurie, still standing. Kyle Richards, still standing. But you got to think of stuff like that, you guys. Lonnie grew up to die. And Tommy grew up to die. You know, they went through all this just to, in the end, get defeated by the man they chanted about in '78. You know, they were terrified. So you lost to the boogeyman. That's what you got to dive that deep in and think of it like that. They lost to the fucking boogeyman. And it all started when they were younger. And he was like this myth, but he came home and he became a part of their life. And you know, stuff like that happens every day, though. Like, you know, you'll hear on the news, to be honest, you know, there's people out there that hear something on the news like, oh, such and such, someone died around the corner from you. Some people will feel heartbroken, like, man, someone's kid. Some people will say it's not my family, you know. But, and that's just the truth, you guys. But with Tommy Doyle and them, you know, they were talking about the boogeyman, the myth of it, you know, and he came home. But guess what? Out of all places Michael could have came and dealt with, think about this. Think about the people that turned the porch lights off. When Laurie's knocking on the door, she's like, help, in '78. They turned the porch lights off. Michael didn't deal with them. Think about the people that were just walking in 2018 on the sidewalks. Michael didn't deal with them. They know about them, but they got lucky. Michael had dealt with certain people. I think that, you know, it's all about luck. Sometimes you bring Michael a lot, and now look, he's a part of your life, and he actually killed you. You know, that's, you know, when you think about it, that's fucked up. You know, you got bullied into just hearing stories about the boogeyman, and yeah. I'm good, Nightmare?
Yeah.
All right. Making sure. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, Nightmare? It's just stuff like that you got to think about. That with Michael and just know Loomis and Tommy. But like I said, man, they have to do Loomis right and put him in ends. You got to do it. It's only right. If you're going to end it, you're calling the Halloween ends. You're saying it's the end. It's the end. Show us it's the end. Put Loomis in it. Don't, like I said, you don't have to put that man presence in it, but put his voice in it. You know, I even say you could throw the monologue in there, the blackest eyes, you know. Because he played a big part in, you know, Halloween. You know, he played a big part. If it wasn't Laurie, it was Loomis. If it wasn't Michael, it was Loomis. That's just the truth. It's just the truth, you know. So, I mean, I don't know. I even stated in the past few videos, this was like before we even got the trailer for ends or anything, like that would be crazy if Karen and Loomis was buried in the same cemetery.
Yeah.
But they never they never even stated anything about Loomis. They didn't say he died or anything. I don't think.
Yeah,
I mean, he died at 6,
died.
but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? In 6, on Halloween 6, but like in this trilogy, you know, they don't touch on it too much.
Yeah, they just Sartain just mentions I was a student before Dr. Loomis died. That was it.
Yeah. I mean, now we got a new doctor at ends. His name is Dr. Mathis. What's up with all these fucking doctors? You know, maybe, you know, if you bring in another doctor after Dr. Zartain, you have to kind of like just bring in, you know, Loomis. You just have to. I just think you have to be honest. Now I think that would be cool. Like I said, I mean, a lot of you guys probably don't like it, you know, the idea of it, but how he said, you know, in 2018, basically gave people the knowledge on how to take them out. That's what he said, you know, take the vital organs away, you know, basically take the limbs away from them, make sure the body's not working or whatever you fuck you want to say. But that's how you kill them.
Yeah.
But it's like,
I could think about that doctor. Like, I mean, because you know the doctor and the nurse from Kills die. The only
yeah,
thing I think about is like, I mean, because obviously Allison's still there, Laurie's still there. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Allison becomes a freaking nurse or a doctor at Haddonfield, and maybe next time Michael comes, I'll be here to be able to save somebody's life or some shit.
yeah,
I mean, you think about like what else can she do in Haddonfield if she's not going to end up? She's obviously not like Laurie in 2018.
yeah,
But what other way can you bring Dr. Mathis into it? Because I would imagine the other two doctors were just regular hospital doctors.
yeah.
You know, so they weren't psychiatrists. They weren't, you know, they didn't really touch on Glass Hill or nothing like that. At least I don't think. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe now Allison's a nurse and he tries something with her because we know that he's a perv. I don't know. But I don't know, like, what else you can do with the doc. Like, where does the doctor come from?
Bro, I just thought about that. So what if you guys know it's not no we're talking with me it's Halloween shit. But bro, you just made me think of some crazy ass shit, right? So you said when you just said what if Alice is a nurse, right? Think about this. Listen to this, you guys. So Nightmare kind of just gave me an idea for a fucking video.
Keep it to yourself. No spoilers.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. My thing is just where the hell does Doctor come out of? That's all I want to bring up. I don't get where or why, but who knows?
I mean, you know, if someone takes the theory at the end of the day, we said it first, you know, or whatever. We came up with it first. So I mean, but I just want to tell you so bad, Nightmare, bro, what I just came up with when you said that. So I'm gonna just tell you. Bro, fucking you said Dr. Mathis, right? And you said, what if Alice is a nurse? So what if Alice is a nurse, right? And he tries to do some like perv shit, right? And remember, like, say if she's cool with Corey and they're like real close, maybe they're dating, or maybe they're just close friends. They exchange stories, you know. She know Corey feels for her, you know, she's lost her mom, her dad, her friends, right? And think about this. So say she tells Corey, right? She tells Corey, like, yeah, between me and you, Dr. Mathis, he's like you know, like almost how Oscar, you know how Oscar was. And she's like,
Yeah.
you know, between me and you, Dr. Mathis was on some bullshit. And he's like, you know, what? You know, he's like, what? Corey. But she doesn't know Corey's the copycat. But guess what? He puts the fucking mask on, gets the knife, and Dr. Mathis is one of his victims. And it's personal. It's like it's personal, bro. Like, because look, Allison doesn't know that Corey is the copycat. So he just goes out and kills Dr. Mathis in the freaking, you know. Wait, hold up, it's on. Yeah, you guys, Dream Master, we don't do spoilers here, bro. We don't do spoilers here. Spoiler free because the reason we don't do spoilers here is because, man, like we don't want to mess it up for everyone for the you know that wants to go see this movie. Because once you see a spoiler, you can't unsee it. Some spoilers are just that big. So do me a favor, no spoilers in the chat, you guys. Like Kirsten said, spoiler free is the way to be. Thanks, Joey. We just, just let people enjoy the movie, man. I think it's a difference between speculating and spoiling. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between speculating and spoiling. Now that's why I kind of try to stay away from like Reddit and stuff like that, because if it's people out there that's saying the fucking the test screen is, it is. It's people. It was public, so people have seen it already, and I mean it's everywhere. The soundtrack, everything from what I'm hearing, just no spoiling, man. Because I swear, this is the last Halloween, man. We should want to go in and just at least be surprised somewhat. I mean, I think we all kind of got an idea how the movie's going to go. Like, that's, but I don't think it's because of spoilers. I think it's because the motherfuckers just thinking. I think it's because the motherfuckers are just thinking. But at the end of the day, to be honest, Nightmare, some of the shit that's out there in the community could be fake. I mean, you probably get clues here and there from a person like, oh, he did say that. Now I see this and such and such. That doesn't mean nothing, bro. Because I remember people saying shit about Halloween Kills. They said, I remember look, you guys, I remember one fucking thing that I was so pissed about, but I was pissed for no reason. I remember hearing someone say they watched the movie. You guys are gonna crack the fuck up. I promise you, it's a true story. Somebody told me that they watched the movie Halloween Kills. After Michael kills the kid with the silver shamrock mask, guess what the hell he did? He puts on a skull mask and throws the Michael mask. That was his new mask. The skull throws Michael's mask. And believe it even more, when a NECA figure came out, he had one mask that came with it. It wasn't the pumpkin, it wasn't the witch, it was the skull. I'm like, bro, please don't tell me, Michael. I cannot roll with this. I was so convinced, you guys. I swear, and look, in the theaters, when he's holding that mask, my heart was so tight. Because I just knew Michael was going to pull an ending of Kills and just put the fucking skull mask on. I was going to fucking trip out, Nightmare. I really believed it. I really believed it the whole way leading up to Kills. And guess what? I'm like, bro, who the fuck? I can't even remember who told me that, bro, but it was just not true. But I really did dead ass believe that the whole way until October 15th. And that just wasn't the case. And then it kind of got weird because it's like concept posters out there have Michael's mask, have Skull. And it was like, bro, I was just fucking nervous, bro, with that. I was just nervous.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, I'm nervous. Like I was telling you earlier, and I feel like it's gonna be a roller coaster ride. Like it's gonna be like playing it close to the chest. Like you're gonna be like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh thank God, and then oh God, God, God. And it's like you're not gonna be able to really breathe until you see the ending, and hopefully we get the ending that we would want.
Yeah.
And we could be like, holy shit, that was a close call. Like, oh my God. Yeah. But then if it really happens, then, your roller coaster just went off the rails and, next thing I know, next thing, motherfuckers are dead.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though, Nightmare. I just feel, to be honest though, with the movie and everything, like you said, it's going to be a roller coaster, you guys. Like it or not, it's going to be a fucking roller coaster, bro. Up and down, left, right, your heart. And what's going to tell you what's going to be the scariest moment, at least for me, is when you know your ass been in the theater for like an hour and 40. When you can feel that you've been in the theater for an hour and 40, that's when it gets scary. It's like, oh, shit. Because that's how it was with Kills.
Yeah, you could feel when you're in the middle mark of the movie and shit's gonna start picking up.
Yeah, that's how it was with Kills, Nightmare. Like that moment when she holds the mask. You want your mask? Come and get it. I'm like, oh shit. She done took the fucking mask off Michael Myers.
I started getting scared when she stabbed him in the back with the pitchfork. I was like, oh my God,
yeah.
this is gonna go absolutely bonkers. And then when she's like, come and get it, and ran, I'm like, no, Michael. I'm like, don't do it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Nightmare, bro. That shit just threw me off, man. Let me see. It has to be storming or some shit. One sec, you guys. But yeah, nightmare. But I think it's fucking storm or some shit because I could see my shit going up. So,
Yeah,
but
my times.
yeah, but yeah, man, I feel like with the TV spot and everything we've seen today, 'cause I know you guys want to talk a little bit about it because, like I said, you guys, pretty much me and Nightmare, we kind of talked about everything with Loomis and it's like it's not too much you could talk about Tommy Doyle, but you have to shine light on him. You can't just like, oh fuck Tommy Doyle. No, you got to. You have to shine light on Tommy Doyle because he's played a big part in '78. He had that energy that came with him.
Yeah, that's probably Lindsay's motivation too, in this movie.
Oh yeah.
Her and Tommy were close. Remember, he took her to the hospital, and she's like, "What is Tommy? Be careful." I mean, you got to remember, her and Chambers and Tommy and Lonnie. They were every year they went to that bar. It seemed to like, and they were in like a help group. That's what it was. It was a Michael. Like I remember in Saw when they had the I Survived Jigsaw, survivor group.
Yeah.
Maybe they had a Michael Myers group. I mean, they were the only ones that technically encountered him and survived. So, you're scarred in some sort of way, and they found closure in each other. But not only that, Lindsay and Tommy have been friends-ish since '78. Remember, he's like, "Hey, you want to go to the Doyle's house?" Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, they slept in the same bed together. They obviously knew each other. They obviously, hung out and chilled and all that other good stuff. So, I mean,
damn, I forgot about that.
Yeah, when Lindsay finds out Tommy's dead, I'm sure she'll be wanting, revenge and shit too. But
damn, yeah, they have to do that, Nightmare. If they don't do that, that's a missed opportunity.
Yeah, because she was in the hospital. That was the last time you saw of her, and I'm sure she's gonna. I'm sure it's gonna affect Laurie in some kind of way too, because that was her kid that she babysat, all the time. Obviously, from '78, that was his babysitter. So, that was his number one babysitter.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Now you got me thinking because they haven't been showing Cal Richards in their trailers and shit like that. But they at a point you got to kind of bring her up now with Tommy because they was like that duo. I know they wasn't like brother and sister, but they was like the duo. They hopped off the fucking curb together. They stood upstairs, with Laurie together. They kind of,
Even
so
when Tommy's like, nobody believes me, she's like, I believe you, Tommy. You know what I'm saying? There's that connection there.
Yeah, so I agree. I agree with you, Nightmare, now that you put it like that, because when you think about it, I mean, Lonnie, I mean, not Lonnie, Nancy didn't have no type of motive for real. Like, she dealt with him, like saying with Tommy, but that would give her a motive to get a stab at Michael. Now, I'm going to be honest. You guys know what I think Michael's going to kill her. I think he's going to take, and I know it's going to be sad because he got both of them, and we just remember them as kids and shit. But I know it's going to be sad, but I think he's going to get her ass. He's not going to let her get anything else off on him, how she had the bag of bricks and shit. That's how Michael is.
But what if Corey kills her? What if Corey, think about it. What if they do a Scream twist where Corey's like, I'm so obsessed with Michael Myers, or I'm Michael Myers now. Let me go after everybody that survived Michael Myers and be the one to kill him, to continue Michael's legacy or something, and he kills her.
Yeah.
I can see that happening. Like, because you got to remember, dude, there's people out there, and even in the real world, who was obsessed with serial killers and stuff like that. And, I always tell someone, you always got to watch what you say to people, because the more and more you tell someone something, you're stupid, the more that person is going to start believing it. And I think that's the same thing that happens with Corey. Oh, you're a monster. You're a murderer. You're no better than Michael. Eventually, he's going to start believing it. And then he's like, you know what? I am Michael. Now I'm going to go kill this girl and that girl. I'm going to go after Laurie. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's like he's going to finish Michael's, quote unquote hit list or something.
Yeah. But I like what you just said, though. What you just said about Corey and everything, and him, because that could possibly happen. And maybe because he can't get to the big dog like Laurie and Allison, he takes out the little ones, but it still keeps the story alive because they were involved in '78. And I had did a video, actually, you guys go check it out, where I kind of dived in, where he had you can look when you know the POV, they're going up the stairs. If you zoom in, you can see newspapers taped to the wall in one of the houses in '78. I couldn't see no letters or no shit like that, but I can only imagine that can be Corey's house, and he just looks up on a story. He's like, oh, so he killed such and such, you know, in '78. He did this, he did that. And to be honest, you guys, I know that was Michael in that picture now. I know that was Michael in that picture with the knitting needle. But what, like on paper, or maybe Allison tells him, like, yeah, you know, my grandmother actually stabbed him in the neck with a knitting needle. And that's Corey, you know, actually with the knitting needle. And he's like, oh, yeah, you know, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, Michael is on different time in this. I'll give him that. He's on this. He's lifting people up in the fucking air. He's stabbing people in the neck with light bulbs. But I'm just saying, I do in my heart believe that it's Michael for sure. Because it looks like James Drew Courtney to build. It just does. I'm saying, but what if, though, you guys? It's always that what if. That would be fucking crazy.
Well, here's another what if. What if that house with all those newspapers, what if it's not Laurie's? What if it's not Corey's? You know, you think about it. Laurie's house burnt down. She really had nowhere to go. You know, Marion Chambers is dead. Dr. Loomis is dead. Who's to say that that's not one of their houses? You remember with her memoirs and stuff, maybe that's Loomis's case files, or maybe it's Marion's case files that she got from Dr. Loomis. You know, it could be one of their houses, and that might be their you know, like, salute to Dr. Loomis. Maybe that is, you know, because I wouldn't see too many, like, yeah, I could see, you know, someone who's obsessed with Michael, but in a way, I almost think Corey's not obsessed with Michael. I think it's just more of a psyche thing. Like, I believe I'm Michael now because people say I'm Michael, or, you know, I'm no better than him. But, you know, the only ones I can see with an obsessive feel for Michael would be Laurie, Marion Chambers, because she was the nurse, and she worked with Dr. Loomis, or it's Dr. Loomis. Like, who else would have like newspaper clippings? And if I'm not mistaken, if you really look in there, I think there's like even boxes that looks like it has papers and stuff in there too. So who's to say she's not, you know, writing her memoir because she lives in the house now, or, you know, she's got all the case files or something? I don't know. I mean, it's another what if.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, maybe we're not thinking about that. We're just thinking Corey. Because you got to remember, too, one thing that they like to do, they like to put shit out there for you to think it's going to go one way. And then when you watch the movie, you're like, oh, shit, that was not what I planned on, you know?
Yeah, I agree. That would fucking be mind-blowing if they did that. If they fucking really just did, like, that's Loomis' house and everything. It was just like, oh, shit. But to touch on what I was just saying, yeah, I do. That's my golden theory with that picture. That's definitely Michael. And I'm just saying, like, what if? But that's definitely Michael, because it's like, it looks like number one. Number two, he's in revenge mode. You got to think, like I told you guys in the beginning of the stream, Michael thinks. So you got to think, Karen fucked Michael up technically. She got his ass whooped. It was gotcha. How many times, like you say, Nightmare, how many times you going to hit me with that gotcha shit? Laurie took my fingers away from me. You guys really, I might have been killing people and, you know, ending their life and pulling the plug on their ass, but guess what? You guys been fucking me up limb for limb, blow for blow. I'm losing that. I lost the eye because of you, Laurie. I'm not playing with your ass no more. You know what I'm saying? And you know, to just think about this, you guys, he's definitely in fucking revenge mode. Because when they're fighting in the fucking kitchen, he turns on that disposal. He's sticking that hand right in there. He's sticking that hand right in that disposal. Like, oh yeah, your ass is gonna die. You know, you're about to lose a finger. I don't care what I have to go through. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like he is definitely Michael in revenge mode, because when he turned on that disposal, and then we get the picture with him in with the knitting needle to the neck, and it's like he's like about to poke her in the same spot. Like, it's like he's almost. Now, I'm not saying Michael is like on her ass, you know, through the trilogy. He's just become, you know, like, I feel like to be on her now, she's a target. So Laurie, to be honest, just when you heard the man himself, Hawkins, say it's not about you, Laurie, and he just states proven facts how it's not about you, just when you kind of could just be like, I can kind of. He takes your daughter. So now, guess what? It is about Michael now because he killed your daughter. So you know what I'm saying? Maybe you are trying to embrace life or whatever. I don't see Laurie letting that go. But I'm gonna tell you one thing though. Now you're a Michael. Now you're a target of Michael's though, because it's like he's gonna remember that ass beating him. You know he's gonna remember that's your daughter. Michael's not stupid because you are the three that was like it's not a trap, it's a cage, and threw the flare down there. You think he don't fuck? He looked you guys right in your fucking eyes, bro. You guys trying to kill him. You think he's gonna play with them? He's not gonna play with them, bro. He's not gonna give them no chance. He's not about to spare them or no shit like that. So I think, especially with Laurie.
Well, man, remember in Kills when she came at him with the shotgun and he grabbed her, and the way he looked at her was like, "Yeah, I know who the fuck you are," and then fucking tossed her. Like you can feel that because he looks at her, dude. He grabs her and looks at her like, "Yeah, I know you."
Yeah. Yep, I agree. If he knows anybody, he definitely knows Laurie. I'm telling you. That's why it shows with the net and needle and everything. It just shows. But I mean, it ends. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you guys. I love Laurie. She's my favorite final girl of all time. But Mike always gets over on her. Laurie, if I see you fucking defeat Michael with brute force, if I see Laurie defeat Michael with brute force, that doesn't make sense to me. Because you've been trying to defeat him with brute force the whole damn franchise. Poking him in the fucking eye with a hanger, fucking poking him in the eye with poking him in the neck with a knitting needle, shooting his fingers off, fucking stabbing him, cracking him with frying pans. That's brute force.
Yeah, and they stated you can't defeat him with brute force, so
yeah,
you already ruined that. So if you do it, we're gonna be like, what? That don't even make nonsense.
That's why I said, you guys, sad to say, you're gonna be able to feel if Michael's gonna die. I know it sounds weird, but you're gonna be able to feel it. I don't know how you're gonna be able to feel it, but when you're in those theaters and you're in those seats, you're gonna be able to feel it. Because we've never seen it before. Even in the kills, I was kind of scared, but I didn't think he was dead. I was scared as fuck because they were kicking his ass. And I never seen Michael struggle for nothing. Like, he's shaking. Like, so I'm like, what the fuck? But I kind of knew, like, oh, yeah, you guys are doing too much. You're walking up on him and shit. He's coming back. But it ends. If he dies, you're going to be able to feel that lead up to him dying. It's going to be like the music, the vibe. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
I just wonder what made them feel like they had to, like, they would have to kill him though. Yeah, it's Halloween Ends, but what makes you feel like you just have to kill him, like, regardless of however, whether you blow him up, tear him to shreds, cut his head off? Like, what made you feel that you have to? You know, like, why couldn't we, like, just because he survives doesn't mean, oh, there's gonna be another one. No, you got to remember, back then with movies, you know, they left shit up to people's imagination. You were able to leave, you know, like I said in the past stream, what if he just kills everybody and, you know, you see somebody walking down the street of Haddonfield and all you see is the shoulder and you hear the breathing because you know he's going to be on somebody next. That's it. You don't need any explanation. You don't need a part 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. You just need Michael to see that shoulder and know that Michael is still out there, like how they did in Kills. He'll still be out there. Even when you don't see him, he's out there. Like, that's it. Leave it to people's imagination and wonder what happens next. Like, doesn't mean you have to actually kill him so they know, okay, there's no more Halloween movies. Yeah. We can know that. Just if you already as a director said, hey guys, I'm gonna do Brandon Halloween, and I've done 4 videos and this 5th movie is gonna be the last one. But just because it's the last one and I'm gonna do doesn't mean that I have to kill Brandon Halloween slasher off. Yeah. Like, you just leave it to where, okay, cool. Like The Collector, right? If you look at the collection part 2, where the guy finally catches them and traps them in the trunk. Yeah, we were supposed to get a part 3, but the movie left off to where if they don't do a part 3, you can use your imagination to think what could be happening. What could we, you know, speculate. Like, that's the fun part too. Yeah. Like, you don't have to definitely do something because people, I want to see it. No, just, what's wrong? What, people don't have imaginations no more? You can't imagine what happened. You know, like that's my thing. Like, why did you feel that? I'm not saying that he dies. I don't know if he dies, but if you do kill him, why did you feel you had to kill him? Why do you feel that Laurie gets to survive after all this? You know,
It's
I don't
because
know.
that's the way the story is written, and it's not in our reality. Like it doesn't have to be final girl always win. Like I said, even though I love the hell out of Laurie Strode, but I would like to see out of all people, out of all slashers, I would like to see Michael walk out on top. He deserves it, man.
Yeah.
I he definitely deserves to just stand on the top, bro. Just you
Especially
know,
after the last two movies. Like, come on, like, let the guy fucking win.
yeah,
But then, my thing too is that everybody's like, oh, the ultimate final girl. I never knew what final girl meant until this movie. Just because you're the ultimate final girl in this movie and you never knew what it meant, doesn't mean you could survive either. You could put up a
yeah,
hell of a fight. Final girl, yeah, you're the final last one. You're going to put up a hell of a fight and then die.
yeah.
I mean,
Like that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be hard to take out Michael. Like, bro, you gotta convince me. At the end of the day, you gotta fucking convince me. That's the one word. Convince me he's dead. After everything, and we can include the whole franchise if you want to do that. This motherfucker's been shot in the eyes. Convince me.
yeah.
Convince me he can die. You know what I'm saying? Larry says going to HHN tomorrow. Looking forward to that 78 house. You got to let me know how it is, man, and send me pictures, man. I know the West Coast is very different from Orlando. I cannot wait to go there, bro. Fuck.
You know what I heard about ours though is that 78 is in a soundstage. So
Yeah, yeah, it is.
it's the loudest. Like, oh my god, just
Yep.
to hear that breathing, like in a soundstage, dude.
Yeah. I heard one. I didn't. It was a spoiler-free video I had watched. They didn't do like. They just said the house is good, the house is not. It was Loesch, but they had said that the 78 it had it's like super accurate to the movie. Like I want to see who plays Laurie. I want to see if we get those loud ass screams. Do we get that? He's gonna get you. He's gonna get you, or just like kids. Like I want to just
That
hear
pop
shit.
out, that pop out music, that ding.
Yeah,
Like, oh shit.
that'd be crazy. Um, Skyler Brain says, "What if they kill Michael, but it's one of those scenarios where you're not 100% he's dead?" I will be okay with that ending because, like Nightmare just stated, it's almost like you complete the ending yourself. You complete the ending yourself because, I mean, I remember when Karen died. She was laying on the floor. I remember walking out the theater that following day, watching, speculation videos and everyone touching on it. The main thing I heard, you guys, was that was a dream. It was a dream. She's saying, "Kid Michael, that shit wasn't real. She's not dead. She's not dead." I'm like, how did you think that? I mean, I see why you thought it was a dream because it was kind of like gloomy and shit, like dreamy. But he killed her ass, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I know you can't believe it because that's some brutal shit to do. Michael took out Judy Greer, bro.
Yeah, I think she was just seeing because she understood the legend, she understood the history, and she could just picture Michael. Like that's another thing. A lot of people don't look into that stuff more than what they just are shown something and they're like, that's it, that's cemented. But you don't look past the movie. You don't look past the part of the story they're trying to explain to you. You're not looking into it right. You're just like, oh no, that's a dream because she saw Kid Michael. That couldn't, bro. You guys are just looking at it at face value. You got to look at it like she obviously was talking about the legend, like it happened in this house. Your sister, I mean, she saw him in the window because she knew the legend. It was just a vision she had. That's all it was.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it was a dream. It's just she saw it. If you were scarred by something, like, okay, so look at 78, right? Even though it was Michael, but look at all the times where he, oh, hi, puppy. Look at all the times that he, they're looking out the window, you see him, and then you look back and he's gone. It's just one of those things. Like, if you're scarred that bad, you're going to be seeing some shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I really think that, in all reality on Nightmare, I really just feel that death is not going to look right on Michael. It's just not because it's like he always comes back. So that's why if you got to let this sink, you guys in the chat. Listen, to see Michael laid on his back and he's not functioning, he's dead. Even if it's some brutal ass shit, like I said in previous videos, I think they're gonna try to do Michael and take on Michael like they took on the Plymouth Fury, and I just think that's how it's gonna be. I just really think that's how it's gonna be and stuff like that. But I think I got a guest I want to bring on real quick. Let me see.
You know what they could do too that would probably be decent? Let's say if you do kill Michael, like I don't know if you guys ever seen My Bloody Valentine or Silent Night, but that guy was so scarred and damaged in his mind of what happened to him in like My Bloody Valentine that he became Harry Warden because his psyche broke because of all the stress and shit he went through. He became the new Harry Warden, so maybe that could happen. It's possible. They were going to do that with Friday the 13th with Tommy Jarvis. That he was so scarred that he was going to take on the persona of Jason, but people wanted the actual Jason back, so they brought him back. But same thing with this one. Who's to say that Corey's psyche so damn broke and cracked after everything, even encountering the real Michael Myers, that if they do like a Bloody Valentine or Silent Night and he just split personality, he doesn't know what's going on and he's Michael.
Yeah. The split personality shit is definitely real, and it definitely exists with serial killers and shit. So, Michael Wilson says, "Hey everyone, what's up, Michael? Man, two boys. Says Brandon spoiler. I went in the kitchen this morning. I grabbed my last donut. Hunger ends. LOL. Yeah, man. But I'm not gonna lie. I just, to be honest, man. If you want to know how ends is gonna end, I mean, just think about the history, because directors and shit think deeper than we think. If you're a good director, especially just to think that David Gordon Green came up with that scene that okay, we're gonna have Michael maskless, which is a big ass risk. We're gonna take his mask off. It just looked so weird. They had Michael with no mask with fucking coveralls on. You know what I'm saying? Just like I would rather just see him in fucking Smith Groves, get up. It would have just looked more like to see no one, because it's like when you see him with the coveralls and his head out in the air, it's like, damn. It's almost like, damn, bro. Like they really took it to the point to fucking. Hold up, you guys. I'm about to bring on my guest. You guys, I always bring a man this way, man. You guys, my guy Zaire, man. He was in Halloween Kills, man. What's up, Zaire?
What's up?
What's going on? What's up?
Man,
what y'all chatting about, man?
We're talking about today we were talking about just characters on this episode, just Loomis, Tommy Doyle, and Michael, but then we kind of branched off to ends with all the news and stuff today.
Just TV spot.
Yeah, we're just talking about the TV spot and what we want from it, and what could happen, kind of incorporating history and shit and ends and stuff like that.
I got you. Yeah, I know that TV spot gave me chills, man.
Yeah,
I was like, yo, that's crazy. I love how they use the audio from '78. That was Lonnie and the other kids, right?
Yeah, Lonnie and Richie. Yep.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like I was like, man, they're keeping it so tight ship for this campaign. Like they're not showing nothing.
So,
I like that though.
It's like when you look at it though, like I can't explain it for some reason. Like it's not like they're ODing the legacy and shit. Like they're trying to like push it in your mouth, like, eat it, just take it. It's like they're doing it a certain way. Like to think that it was something that small when they got the kids and the way they had it, it was creepy. Usually Michael, he's creepy, but it's just like he's not that damn creepy. Like how he's gonna get you. The boogeyman's coming and he's walking in the hall. It's like the way they were just chanting and shit. It was creepy as hell, man. And
yeah.
Oh, it could be a hint, talking about Michael's revenge and coming after you, like just telling you, like the boogeyman's coming, like to get ready.
Yeah.
For it,
Yeah.
I think we're gonna actually see the boogeyman in this one.
Yeah. We got Child of the Corn saying, "What's good, fellas? What's up, man?
What's up, man?
What's up, Child of the Corn?"
But
man, Y'all still believe in the copycat? Because I don't think there is a copycat in the movie.
I believe in it. I definitely I believe in it for sure. I
I
think
mean,
What if a little giveaway was that every time when you saw the copycat, his collar wasn't popped, but then you saw Michael and the collar's because Michael pops his collar.
Yeah.
What if that's a giveaway for you to know? Like, no, that ain't
I'm
Michael.
gonna tell you, this is not a spoiler, but I'm gonna tell you how I know it's a copycat. Number one, when he opens the door, you get those fingers. Number two, that I swear, Zaire, like a few weeks ago, I broke this shit down to the bone. Where he goes up the stairs, whoever that is in the POV, I'm gonna just say it's Corey. If you pause it right there, do you want to see it, Zaire? It's not a spoiler, just me breaking it down, to be honest. It's not even a spoiler. It's just
I
like,
think I know what you're talking about. You talking about I'm trying to think. I don't know, man. Like, I really don't believe it's a copycat at all. Like, the only thing I can see is when he opened the door or whatever. But I still think that's somebody playing a prank on Laurie Strode, and she pulls a gun on him, and then somebody's trying to be funny. But other than that, I mean, copycat. If there is a copycat in it, I don't think it's the new guy, Corey. Corey's not even the same height as James Jude, really. That'd be really awkward, like, to see a short copycat. Like, that's like anything in the dude's like not even close to being James Jude's height. So if he's walking around killing people at that height, is gonna be fucking hilarious. So like,
That'd be Mikey, not Michael.
right.
I'm gonna show you something.
The only thing I can't excuse is that one shot with the ring on his finger. That's the only thing I can't excuse. The whole the guy coming up the stairs and opening up the door with all his fingers, I really believe that's somebody playing a prank.
Yeah.
Like, what shot are you talking about with the rings on the finger?
The one when he stabs and it looks like a pillow stuffing's flying everywhere, like feathers and shit.
Hey man,
I know somebody said, I think you said that wasn't Michael stabbing. That was like him moving his head out of the way. But it's really hard to tell at that shot. That's a really weird shot. But I know everything in the TV spot that came out today was all James Jude. That was no copycat. Like, all those shots of Michael, that's all James Jude.
I'm gonna try to show you. All right, I got a picture right here for you. It's to the point I know exactly where it's at. I'm about to show you.
But yeah, I don't believe in the copycat theory. I don't know.
So explain to me.
I think people put too much stock into Corey. I know he's going to be a central part of the story, but now, like, I think he's getting way.
You can see that, right? It's blurry.
Is that the scene where he's going upstairs, right?
Yeah, but you
and
see
that somebody grabs the
brown sweater.
Yeah, you don't think that's Laurie?
It could be Laurie, but do you see those newspapers in the back?
Mm-hmm.
On the wall. I zoomed in to the point. It's the Myers house.
It's the Myers house.
It's like the articles and shit like that. So it can be Laurie just kind of refreshing herself and seeing what was her story, what people wrote about her to put in her memoir. I'm not saying immediately that, but I'm gonna tell you something. The reason I'm gonna say I've thought long and hard about this. I'm gonna say it's a copycat. It might not be Corey Cunningham or Rowan Campbell, but look, David Gordon Green himself said, "Hey, these are the 3 movies that I incorporated in this film: Butcher Baker, Nightmare Maker, My Bodyguard, Christine." Butcher Baker, I've never seen, but
that's an old movie for him to pick that, because I seen that not too long ago, actually, just because I was something to watch. It was an odd choice to relate that to.
My Bodyguard is about a kid who gets bullied, and pays service for someone that's feared in high school. People are afraid. The person's not a bully. He just is, he's feared. People just think he's, and he pays them or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And Christine, Arnie Cunningham, got bullied, and he got a source of power from the Plymouth Fury. He had one best friend. Arnie Cunningham was getting bullied the whole movie. He got this car. It was a vessel for power. He gained a girlfriend. He had power, and he started killing his bullies off one by one. If you ever seen Christine, remember the guy with the gray hoodie? The car meets him in the alley, smash him to the wall.
Yeah.
He just takes them out one by one, right? The car does. So what I'm going to tell you is going to happen is this, in my opinion. This is my theory. So I feel that Corey's going to get bullied because they say in the synopsis, this is cemented that he gets accused of committing a murder with someone who's babysitting. He's going to get accused, right? And Haddonfield doesn't want to hear any fucking thing like that after this Michael Myers shit. They don't. They just got, and especially if it happens in the middle, like the 4-year time jump. We just got rid of Michael. We haven't been seeing him year after year after year. So it's like, we don't want to fucking deal with this. But guess what? Make a long story short, Corey obviously gets away with it. He gets free. Maybe he has a trial, something small. They don't have enough evidence. He walks free. So we get in the TV spot. We get him say, "Oh, it's Halloween. We're going to have fun." A lot of people, for some reason, thought he was planning a fucking party. No, he's not planning a party. That's him talking to the person who's babysitting in POV. And the two people behind him are the parents. So that's obviously something. And now look. So say if Corey, right? This will happen. So this happens, this accident. Maybe Michael's, pops up in a window and Michael is the cause of the incident or something. You never know. So him and Allison come across each other. Obviously maybe they start dating, maybe they're just cool. And Corey and Allison, they're super cool. We get to see where Allison, she's obviously in this Halloween party. And I can see this, bro. I can just see it. It all makes sense. Allison's in the party. She's like, "Come on, Corey, bro. It's cool. No one cares about it. Come out and have fun. You with me, I'll take care of you. It's cool. Don't worry about no one. I'm gonna make sure you're good." Right? They start fucking with him in the party. Maybe push him on the floor or some shit. He runs. Maybe they're chasing him out the party. Because if you look at Allison's face in the party, it's not a smile. It's like she's looking for a motherfucker. Like she's low-key frowning up. So maybe Corey runs out. She's searching for Corey in the party. He left the party. I can just see it happening.
Yeah.
And outside, she's like, "Hey, you seen Corey? You seen Corey?" And she has that mindset like, "Hey, Corey, she knows people bully Corey all the fucking time. She knows that he's a target. So she's like, "Did you see Corey?" She's scared. And they're like, "No, I guess he went outside. He's getting chased." I can see Corey getting chased into the sewers. Now, Michael might be a myth. You got to think. They're not going to just wash fucking Michael Myers away after what he's did. He's fucking had a black cloud over Haddonfield for 40 years, 40 plus years. So think about it. They're going to fuck around and just, not just wash him away. So they're like, "Hey, man, Michael's not, he's not at Haddonfield anymore and shit." Like, they're not about to do that. He's going to still be in the back of their fucking heads. So, okay, so fucking Corey's outside. He's getting chased by the bullies. And Michael's a myth. They say Michael lives under the ground or whatever, cave dwellers. That's the name, right? That's the name they're using, cave dwellers. They use it for a reason, obviously, like they did, mob rules, and the mob really fucking ruled in the movie or whatever you want to call it. But I think that's going to be the case, that Michael's going to be like, "Hey, they say he lives on the ground, don't go on, don't fuck with him. He's going to come back or some shit." Anyways, fucking, it might not even be the way I just worded it. Maybe he just by luck, Corey runs into the fucking sewers. Yeah. And we get that scene when Michael grabs him and shit. And I can just see, I can just see kids running, like teenagers running behind them, like, and you can hear the water in the sewers. And I'm like, "Oh shit." And then Michael just looks at him. I could just see Michael just like throwing Corey, like, and he looks at him, probably like 5 fucking bullies or something. And then, that's how Corey gets Michael's mask, because it's almost like that's how it has to happen, because Michael Myers is fucking Michael Myers. Karen had the perfect plan. She pitchforked that man in the back and took that motherfucker off his head. But I just feel like it's going to be something like that, you guys. I feel like it's going to be like, he's going to have his attention probably like knocking a bullet, because that's what happened to My Bodyguard. And that's what David Gordon Green, it's some shit, not like exactly like that, but it's similar. So I can see Michael taking care of people or whatever, and then Corey just snatches the mask, like, being curious on who the fuck is under here, because him and Allison are cool, right? Of course, if they're dating, even if they're friends, Allison's going to be like, "Hey, I've been through this shit. My grandmother dealt with the boogeyman. I lost my mom to the boogeyman, and my dad, and my ex-boyfriend." And maybe Corey doesn't have that much knowledge on Michael, but Allison fills him in on it. And, maybe she tells him, "I saw his face. I seen it. I seen it." He's like, "You saw Michael Myers? I seen it." And maybe that makes Corey very curious, so he attempts to take the mask. He leaves out, right? And guess what, Zaire? Nightmare. This is going to bring Michael back to Haddonfield, because we seen what he does when that mask is off his fucking head. He will walk to the other side of the earth to get that mask. Because think about it. If he hasn't been here in 4 years, Zaire, if he hasn't been here in 4 years, something has to bring him back. It's obviously not Laurie, because Laurie is still out there breathing. Allison's still out there breathing. He doesn't give a fuck about them. It's the fact that someone comes in that fucking sewer to fuck with him in his little area, his bubble, and it's gonna make him come. And I guarantee you, fucking Corey's gonna take that fucking mask, get out. Michael's gonna come out the sewers, and I think I think it's gonna be that scene where we get a shot. I don't know if you guys remember in the trailer. It's like Michael's looking down, but he has like blue sky behind him.
Yeah, looks like Dick Warlock.
Yeah, I think he's gonna shut the lid. Like it's gonna be some shit like he just pushes, like maybe doesn't shut the lid, but maybe that's just him getting out the sewer. And then guess what? It kind of happens like this, where man, it's a big ass rabbit holes out here. Like, and then like I just thought about this, and then think Corey. Say if Corey and Laurie and you guys, everything I'm saying is not spoiler. It's just me literally breaking shit down. I promise. But then you go. Like he goes to Laurie's house. I mean, whoever the fuck, possibly Corey's, whoever house you want to call it, and he puts the mask on or whatever, and he goes to Laurie's house, and maybe he's been doing this pop up shit through Haddonfield, being a copycat, and he has the Myers mask, and in the future, probably a few nights or something leading up to Halloween or some shit, that he has the mask. He goes upstairs and. Well, not if I'm gonna rewind it. Maybe I told Nightmare earlier. What if this happens? Allison doesn't when she goes looking for because they said that Laurie lives with Allison. They just threw that out there that they're hearing that she lives in the synopsis. So that's not a spoiler. They said that she lives with her grandmother and shit. So if she's dating Corey, of course Corey's been over the house before to meet the grandma or some shit. But say if Corey goes over there to the house, he's like, "Fuck this," he puts the mask on, and that's where we get the sign. He opens the door and shit, and then him and Laurie are upstairs. They probably going at it, and I can just see a 78 hat tip where Laurie takes the mask off Corey, but it's like a hat tip to Toni Morrison in 78, and Corey's just like, and she's like, "Corey, what the?" And he still has to go through with it to try to kill Laurie because now you're seeing my face, but Laurie has to blow his ass down. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe she doesn't even take the fucking mask. Maybe she just blows his ass down with the mask. And in the TV spot earlier, we get Michael. That has to be Michael.
Yeah.
The mask off the floor. So I can see Allison coming like grandmother's like Corey's out here. Did he come here? Did he stop by? And as soon as she busts in the door, you remember we get that scene when Allison's screaming up the steps. And that's that house with the fucking colorful windows. She has to be seeing something. You know what I'm saying? So. And look, you guys, you gotta follow me with this, man. I don't think I'm crazy, but when Allison comes in the house, think about it. That's not her first time seeing Michael. Her first time seeing Michael, obviously, is when he's in the pantry. When she shuts the pantry door and she sees his reflection, that's the first time she sees the shape. So I'm thinking when she's screaming up the stairs when the lights are on her, that's when fucking Corey is like falling down the stairs, like. And maybe they take the mask off of him and it's Corey. And then maybe, Allison is like, why would you do that, Mom? And she's like, bro, he tried to fucking kill me. Look at his clothes. He has the coveralls on with the mask. And while they're going back and forth, guess what's about to happen? They're going back and forth, right? And maybe they go upstairs. Maybe they're upstairs because you know what I'm just saying? Maybe they go upstairs or something, Laurie and Allison. Maybe, they're checking through some shit. And Michael just comes in the house, and he just grabs the mask. Because that explains that scene where it's dark and fucking fucking Allison is screaming her brains out. Want to know what happened? You know what I think happened? I think Michael picked that fucking mask up off the floor and possibly killed Corey off. Like fucking, just fucking, killed him off or whatever. Got his cover, get his coveralls and shit, mask, whatever the fuck he's gonna do. And Allison probably goes in the kitchen and shit. I don't fucking know after that kind of gets deep, but Michael's in the house, and that's how it goes. I think that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be if it's not like that, it's something similar.
Yeah. I mean, I can see the whole him taking his mask and running with it, and that's what really brings him back to Haddonfield or whatever, to the city or whatever. But it's kind of hard to say, man. Like I don't know. I really don't know what to make of it, man. Because that's literally the only thing I could think that would bring him back is somebody stealing his mask. But it just really depends on how it's executed because it kind of sounds silly. But
Yeah.
I can see the whole. If Corey steals his mask, I can see him putting it on. And I don't know. I mean, they said Christine. They keep saying Christine, and then the car is possessed, and I can see him putting on the mask and maybe killing that kid by not accident, but the aura of the mask takes over.
Yeah, I never thought of
But
that, but it is Zaire what you just said. Like
yeah,
maybe that happens. It can happen that way too. The mask.
I don't
Yeah.
think he kills the kid in the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, like in the trailer, it looks like he's chilling. I think that when he's saying something about Halloween, there's the parents behind him. I think he's talking. He may be talking to Allison, but honestly, I don't think him and Allison are dating. I feel like she might be far removed from a lot of social shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, she lost 2 friends, both parents, crazy ass shit. Right? Lost a boyfriend, but I can definitely see like the mask getting snatched and he runs with it, and later on he probably kills that kid. I mean, he puts the mask on and he feels it like taking over him. He does kill that kid, and like I can see that, but man, I don't know, man. The trailers are really tricky, man, because they're selling like the first trailer is selling Laurie Strode versus Michael, but that's not the movie we're getting. That's going to be a little piece of it, but ultimately, like putting the Corey guy in the front row and this whole other story and stuff like that, we're not getting Laurie versus Michael. We've seen that movie. It's called Halloween 2018. It's called Halloween H2O. We're getting a whole different story. So I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to piece anything from these trailers, but
Man, it's a lot of stuff that I kind of hold my speculation and shit back sometimes because I don't want to spoil shit.
right.
Like it's stuff that I do know, Zaire, speculating wise, that I broke down to the fucking flat line that you'll be like, oh shit. Like I just don't do that because I just respect everyone. I know I want everyone to be surprised and shit. But maybe you guys, my fucking speculation is wrong. Because before you got on here, Zaire, I believed a fucking whole rumor for like a whole 3 months where he said Michael's gonna switch his mask out and wear the skull mask the rest of the movie. I really believe that. So
And then trying to think. I don't know. I just know from what we got from that TV spot, all the Michael scenes that was definitely James Jude.
yeah.
And if they're hiding that, if it is going to be a copycat killer, they're hiding it hard. Besides the first trailer,
I'm not gonna lie though. One thing I can say, I think the movie's gonna be good.
I do too.
Yeah,
dude, that cinematography is crazy. That shit is wild, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's going to be pretty good though.
The fucking the TV spot actually made me more excited than the trailer. Like not excited. It kind of was, in my opinion, was better than the trailer.
Nah, it really was.
Yeah, it was better than the trailer. The TV spot was better than the trailer.
It was way better than the trailer, man. I was like, yo, this right here, that should have been the trailer.
Yeah.
I think people would have lost their minds a little more if that was the trailer.
I'm actually going to see James Jude Courtney tomorrow.
Oh, for real? I'm actually about to get this poster rolled up for him to sign later on this month.
What poster is it?
Let me flip to it real quick.
I'm gonna get a mask signed.
Yeah. I thought you already got the mask on.
Nope. I just got the Kills poster signed.
Oh. Can you flip the camera on this thing? No.
He's like
oh yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You can.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get him signed right here. Yeah. So that's why I think I got the Kills one on the back. Yeah, that's Kills there.
Damn, I wanted that poster, bro. With Laurie and fucking Michael.
Yeah. This is the not rare, but it's the less. It's usually what the original graphic is, but yeah, this is the international poster right here.
Damn, I want that Ann's poster with her and Michael back to with their backs.
Oh yeah, I'm starting to think that's gonna be the bus poster, so I'm gonna try to get my hands on that one.
Yeah, I want that shit bad.
Bro, if I can get my hands on it like another one, bro, I'll send it to you.
Oh yeah, definitely. I appreciate it, bro. I know you're good for the posters.
Yeah,
But
definitely, bro.
I'm gonna show you. I don't think I showed you my grill that I got for my birthday. Look at this. I
Hold on,
got
let me
this.
flip my camera.
Out of nowhere, Zaire just crosses out. You guys, I'm about to actually end at in a couple of minutes. So let me see.
My bad,
Yeah,
I done kicked myself out.
look, I'm about to show you, bro.
Oh, you got it?
Yep.
Oh shit, when's it coming?
It takes like almost like I think it's like seven months.
7 months? Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
biggest piece I ever bought, ever. Big,
Bruh.
like most expensive, biggest like presents. It's crazy, bro. I had to get it. That's my grill right there. I couldn't let up, bro.
I mean, I'd imagine something like that would cost something like $1,200.
Oh, it's more.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's more, bro. I'm gonna get James Jude next though.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he got James Jude too. And it looked fucking crazy. I want those two, James Jude and fucking Laurie. I gotta have them. But yeah, man, with ends and everything, did you see the mask, Zaire?
Yeah, I saw it when you posted it.
Yeah,
It's very moldy.
Yeah,
Like,
fucking.
do you think it's overly moldy? Like, because when I'm looking at the TV spots, I don't know if it's that accurate. You think so?
I don't know, man. I think that I see like a little bit of webbing, like type, moldy webbing, but I don't see, it's being OD like that. Either way though, just to see Michael with mold on his mask in the movie is going to be very different. His fucking knife is rusty as hell.
Oh yeah, it's rusty as fuck.
Like, bro, you fucking need a tetanus shot, bro. You get stabbed, like, bro. Like, if he stabs you with that, bro, even if he slices you, bro, it's over. Your
Bro,
ass is getting affected.
Is that still the Lamson?
Yeah, it looks like I don't think it's the same one from '78 unless somehow they fucking go in the evidence department. But I definitely think it's that fucking same knife for whatchamacallit stabs him in the back. It looked, the one that Karen stabs in the back, but it kind of looked like a lamp. So
I'm trying to think. Throughout, Halloween 18, he got his knife from the lady he beat in the head, like with the hammer, right?
He got it out the drawer.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Did he ever lose that knife in Kills? Did he ever lose that knife in Kills? Or no, 18. Okay, Allison stole it in 18. No, Laurie has it.
Yeah, Laurie has it.
Laurie has it. That's what she's got it. So yeah, I wonder how. Okay, in Kills, I'm trying to figure. When did he get another knife in Kills though? From who?
He got it from Karen. So at first he was just using like the knife.
Oh yeah.
He got it from Karen when he took it out his back.
But, okay. Yeah, that makes sense because he was just killing people with his hands up until that point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
Danielle said that's really cool. Thanks, Danielle. Kirsten said she can't wait for me to get that. Yes, I can't wait. I'm gonna kiss that motherfucker on the forehead.
Dude, that I never thought of it being that poetic that he didn't kill anybody in Kills with a knife up until he killed Karen when he killed his sister.
Yep, he wasn't.
Bro, that's wild.
I mean, no, he killed the guy on the counter.
On the counter.
You remember
the old man?
He was stabbing him, like taking turns.
Oh yeah. He did.
But I can't wait for so Zaire. I know Nightmare. You're going to see it on the 14th, or you're going to see it on the 13th or 14th.
I'm seeing it that Thursday.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide if I want to go IMAX.
Oh yeah, I'm getting mine at IMAX and Dolby.
IMAX everything, because by the time Friday comes, it's gonna be all over TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna call both of you guys. I'm gonna let everyone that's in cahoots with me when it comes to Halloween. While I'm getting like concessions or some shit, I'm gonna call you guys and let you guys know, like, bro, I'm going in. That's all I'm gonna say to you guys. I'm going in, bro.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go IMAX. I was like, the last IMAX movie I seen was like Godzilla King of the Monsters, and that was pretty cool. But
Bro,
I mean, I hope. I don't know. I hope it hits good in IMAX though.
I think it will. I'm talking footsteps, the music. It's gonna hit, bro. That's gonna hit, bro. The music, the footsteps, everything, the slices, the breathing, especially that POV scene when you hear the breathing. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Hey, you know that one scene in the TV spot where it kind of looks like Laurie, but it's really not. Like he's coming up behind somebody and it's over the shoulder.
I know who that is.
Yeah, you know that's the lady that that gets killed in that, like, in that image that Empire dropped a couple days ago.
I stated in a few videos, a few videos ago, that I think that's Corey's mom.
Yo, that'd be wild.
Cause think about it, bro. Michael doesn't slice motherfuckers like that. He will stab you in your nose before he does that. Like he will like whole ass just take you out one stab. He's not gonna. Like it looks like, bro. To be honest, it looks like whoever tried to slice her doesn't know how to kill. There's like,
yeah.
Like, shit, I'm cutting you. Oh my god, I'm cutting you. Like it just seemed like.
Yeah, that photo was very weird. It didn't look like James Jude because either he's hunched over or that's the copycat we were talking about.
Yeah, I don't think that's what I'm saying, man. Zaire, you gotta lock in, bro.
Man, it's hard to like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to determine because, man, that image, man, like I can't tell if the dude's hunched or that's Corey because, I mean, Corey's way shorter than James Jude, man.
Think about it, Zaire. Michael's not gonna wrestle with nobody. Look, he lifted a whole fucking firefighter. He's not about to wrestle with you, bro. So that person right there, the picture just look awkward as fuck. He just has a butcher knife and he's like, come on, bro. You obviously don't have no strength. That's a whole old ass lady. You saw what Michael do to old ladies, bro. You see what he does, bro. This motherfucker grab you and crack your neck, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely Corey.
Yeah, like, now I'm starting to think about it. That could be copycatish because, like, it was very awkward photo. Like, I don't know.
And maybe to be honest, it's gonna be like a Judith Myers kill for Corey. You know how Michael's first kill was his sister. Corey's first kill might be his mom.
Yo, that'd be wild.
And you know what I'm saying? Just shit like that, bro. That I think about.
I just hope the copycat aspect doesn't take up the film because that's gonna piss me off. But if it's a really good movie, I understand. But damn, dude, I want to see like real Michael. I don't really.
I think Michael's gonna do us justice in this movie. I think he's gonna make us clap. Like soon as we feel like we're getting annoyed with Corey or some shit, it's gonna be like about fucking time. Like it's gonna be some shit like that. Like he's gonna just shut people up. Like you know what,
Honestly, man, the way when you look at the TV spot or in the trailer, it just looks so different than the other two movies. Like this is like a whole new, like they're going for like cinema. You know what I'm saying? Like the cinematography and just the way they're doing everything looks like way more intimate. Like it looks like a whole different movie. Yeah,
I agree. I can't wait to see it though. October 13th. October 13th. It's coming. Promotion is around the corner. The trailer, I'm hearing we can get it next Wednesday. You guys, I can't wait. I got so much fucking faith in this movie.
Y'all think we're getting another trailer?
Yeah. September. I mean, I said September. Next Wednesday, man. I'm thinking we're getting a trailer. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, okay.
Next Wednesday. So, yeah, you guys, but. I gotta get dinner, man. I got my fucking throat hurts, man. Fucking sleeping. Do not sleep with the AC on, bro. Like sometimes that shit is the fucking devil, bro. My fucking throat, it gives you strep sometimes. But yeah, you guys, this was fun. Let me see what we ended off with, man. Our goal was 78. We got 72. It's all right. We got close, you guys. We'll get that after. I appreciate you guys, though. Tomorrow, I will be going to Horror Hound. I will be doing, filming and shit like that. If I have some time during the weekend, I'll probably do a little small stream to show you guys, what's going on and everything. But this was a fun stream. I feel, in my opinion, it's out be the third episode. Got Nightmare, my guys out here on here. And this was fun. Nightmare, man. Go for some plugs.
Just thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys. I got to get going because I got to catch the Greyhound back to Camp Crystal Lake. So it was fun to be in Haddonfield for a little bit. Lots of memories. I see the Starbucks is still open by Haddonfield Memorial, so that was cool. You know, a lot of memories here, but I got to get back to Crystal Lake. I got some canoes I got to check for.
Yeah, fucking polish up some canoes or some shit. Don't get clipped by trick-or-treaters on your way out, man.
I'll be okay.
But all jokes aside, it was fun though, Zaire. I'm happy that you came on, bro. I gotta get you on, Zaire. I'm gonna kind of hit you up what I got going. Nightmare already knows, but it's gonna be some Halloween and shit coming up that I want to get you on, bro.
I was about to say you should do a stream on the maybe before the 13th, like on the 12th.
Hey, Zaire, just know, bro. Over here it's gonna be a fucking parade, man.
Yeah, I'm about to say, man. I'm sure everybody will jump on this live before going on. You know.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some big names involved. That's all I'm gonna say. But it's gonna be fun, though, you guys. Just stay tuned for everything. Episode 5 next Thursday, you guys. We will be talking about Halloween 2018. I decided I want to do 2018, you guys. So Halloween 2018 next freaking Thursday for episode 5. I know it's going to be a good one. So you guys, I appreciate all you guys rocking out with us. 2 hours and 40 minutes. If you haven't liked the stream, definitely like it. Check out my guys' Nightmare channel. Check out Zaire on Insta. And if you see him in Halloween Kills, screenshot the picture, tag him in it. I know he'll appreciate that. But yeah, you guys, unfortunately, man, I got to get out of here. I got to eat dinner, get some rest for tomorrow. So I want you all to watch some horror movies. Stay scary out there. I love you all. Peace.
Later.
Deuces.
I met him 15 years ago. I was told there's nothing left. No reason, no conscience, no understanding, and even the most rudimentary sense of life or death, of good or evil, right or wrong. I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face, the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes.
For him. Do you know that I pray every night? I'm getting another fucker. I'm coming for you, Michael. and take my hand as I take his. You don't believe in a boogeyman? You should. Wish I had you all alone, just the two of us. I would hold you close to me.